Good day, good day, good day. How are we all? Let's hope that this is working because I changed my audio settings since we last did a stream. So again, but yeah, no, I think we're good. I hope everyone is doing very, very well. We are going to be trying to do the whole C thing today again. Now, if the whole C is not working, that's fine. We'll still grind out our Covalex rep. I would like to do some like prospecting as well at some point, but not in today's stream, I don't think. I think today we'll just focus on cargo rep grinding. I don't know how long I'll be live for. A while, hopefully, obviously, but yeah, it won't be for like 6 hours or anything silly. So I don't know is the answer in regards to if we'll get round to doing prospecting today. But as soon as we've got the whole C stuff working, or sorry, as soon as we've got the rep for the whole C, then we'll do some do some prospecting on a stream, because I really want to get into mining again, because I haven't done it in far too long, and I'm really looking forward to doing it. So that is the goal. But I hope everyone's been doing very well. I've recently changed over to Vulkan, so I've got to optimize all of my shaders, which is what's happening right now. I'm just gonna do a quick audio listen back on my phone, because that makes my life easier. Yeah, okay, you can hear me. That's good. That's a great start for a stream. My voice is definitely out of sync though, isn't it? That's really weird. It's fine when I record, but when I stream, it goes out of sync a bit. Like, you can see if I go like plosives, hello, it's not like in sync. It's really bizarre. I don't know what it is. I don't know how to fix it. I think it's just going to be one of those things that hopefully people don't notice, as long as I don't mention it ever again. But sorry, I'm watching myself back. This is... It's not that bad, but it's annoying. It's annoying for me. Like, when I watch my own streams back, I'm like... Because obviously everyone should watch back their own content to make sure that it's as good as it can be. It really winds me up. Anyway, so I'll head over to the intermission screen. We are currently awaiting... Oh my goodness. I've not used this screen since I changed to 4K. Interesting. Whoa, it's there twice. Get rid of that one. Bosh. Quick fixes. Yeah, so we're just waiting for these shaders. At the bottom left, you can see it saying optimizing shaders. As I say, I don't run Vulkan usually, so interested to see if there's any performance increase. I've heard there is some performance increases. I know it's still in beta. It still says in beta, but yeah, we'll see. How is that bigger? There you go. Right. Can I load in whilst it's optimizing shaders, or should I wait? I'm assuming I should wait a little bit. There we go. But how's everyone doing? What's everyone been doing today? I know there's some people that like to lurk on my streams, and that is absolutely fine. If I'm on your TV, nice. Or if you're sitting on the toilet watching me on your mobile, hurry up and wipe. Oh, man. Excuse me. I will try and catch those. I'm still a little bit sick, but not too bad. There we go. Right, we're good. EU, baby. I like this new loading screen as well. Let's go to game bar. There we go. Yeah, let me know. What's everyone been finding the newest patch like? I don't know how I feel about the new missions. I've heard people say that they are kind of a bit like meh with the rewards. I don't know how I feel about them. They're probably the worst awards we've had for an event so far, I think. But I don't know if that's just because I'm not interested. I don't have any of the ships and whatever. Should we see if I can pull that up quickly while we're chilling? What's it even called? Star Citizen latest event award. It's not the race for Stanton, is it? What is the latest event called? Has it got a name? But yeah, I'm just not super like enamored by them. But that seems to be the general consensus. Fractured Frontiers is what it's called. So what do you get? You get an outfit for your faction for the part 1, when the outfits are just like their clothes. We still haven't really got clothes gameplay properly. So it's just a bit like meh. And then we've got paint for the Grey Cat MTC, which sadly I love the person that made it. Shout out Dan McCabe. But it is a useless vessel, unfortunately. And then you've got, what's the last award? Paints for the Anvil Arrow and the Crusader Spirit. To be fair, Arrow's a ship that's used a fair bit. The Spirit is one of the...
Hey, thanks for following GFA. Shiny.
Hey, Rhino, thanks for following on Twitch, man. I appreciate you. How are you doing, buddy? Yeah, the Arrow's massively used. The Spirit is like one of the most popular ships in the game still, I think. Does this affect that? It does. Fantastic. That's great. Okay. Let's do it. Let's play some Star Citizen. How are you, Rhino? What have you been doing in the game of late? Man, I am thirsty. I'm assuming I can buy food and drink here. Well, I know I can, obviously, but I meant more over at this area. They need terminals at some of these. Right, let's grab ourselves a double dog. Double dog. Hey, bonjour. How are we? Welcome on in. If you're over on Twitch, been hitting ASD Onyx quite hard. Done over 35 solo runs. Holy smokes. 35. That's pretty good, mate. How have you been feeling about them? They're pretty good. Oh my god, my health is low as well. Okay, I'll tell you what, we'll grab a couple of these and then we'll just go to the medical. I'm just gonna drink this so I don't die on the way to medical. So we've got 9%. And then I'll go. Have you got any of the cool armor yet? Put your trash in the bin, everyone. We don't want anyone littering frickin' Stanton. If you want to litter, go to Pyro. No one cares about litter on Pyro. Apparently, they're actually making the Raptor, like the street sweeper. Apparently, that is now being made, which would be cool. Which means I'm assuming we're going to get janitor gameplay loop to clean up like Area 18 and stuff. Can I place? Hello? Well, you know that. Remember that time way back I said don't litter? Oh, do you know what? I'll put it in my inventory. Right. Where's my helmet? There it is. I should go to a medical facility quickly.
Forget that stress. Just can tell me. God knows how many credits to get a platinum level regen package, and now I'm hearing that this shit won't even work.
Fine. I'll let my manager know. I'll send you a comm or something.
I want to know what's going on. I want someone to check my info and make sure it works. They said this shit was supposed to be safe.
Nice. So we've still got the...
You're not the most important person in the verse. There are other people waiting.
Oh, the sass. Old Mutton Chops here is waiting to have a crack. Anyway, room 1.
To improve your health just by being at Kelto RX. Medicine isn't only about healing.
Room 1 is where? Excuse me, sir. Excuse me, sir.
Security, please come to storage room 3 right now.
I said excuse me.
Dr. Bolin, you wanted in recovery.
Guard?
Dr. Bolin, you're needed in recovery.
Bro just evaporated. I was just asking if you knew where room 1 was. He came out of room 9, so it's going to be the other side, right?
Be sure to stop by our pharmacy to get your quality.
Got an accident inbound. The head nurse pretty big ones to med station 4. Head nurse
Got
to
the
med station
Corbel Crush and the Geist Wicklow. No, oh, they got the Wicklow Geist armor. Nice. I prefer the non-Wicklow one. That's the only Wicklow version of armor that I liked less than the original. Not bothered with Wicklow Palatino armor. Doesn't look good. Is that the shiny silver one, Rhino? Wicklow Palatino. I think, is that the one that with like the flat face plate? Have they taken? Is Wicklow back in yet? Yeah, the Wicklow Palatina. I like it, but I'm with you there. I'm a bit indifferent. Good morning, Overrun Event 2140. Hello, how are we? Welcome on in on the YouTube. Thanks for watching on YouTube, my preferred platform. With the 4K quality. The Crush is the shiny Wicklow Corbo armor. Got you. Yeah, I'm with you there. Oh, sorry. Okay, let's see what we can see. So I want to go to my hangar, really. I'm hoping I don't get a docking port, but we'll see. Anyone in chat talking about the whole sea? I mean, there hasn't been a patch since I last tested this, which was a couple of days ago, and it still wasn't working. So my guess... Am I not... Where am I? Am I not at Everest Harbour? So my guess is it's not going to be working. I think it was like Wednesday or Thursday I tested this, so it's only been like 2 days. So unless there's a hot fix that they didn't mention, or if it was a server thing, we'll see. Oh, see, hauling missions are broken, but trading seems to be working. Are they still broken, the hauling missions?
Your vehicle has been delivered to the following location. Please visit us again. Goodbye.
I'm at Microtech, so I'm a ways away from Everest. Okay. What have I got that we could do some cargo running from here at least? Because I've got rid of my raft. A Carrack, that's an absolute ball ache to load. But I suppose we can do it. Taurus, 174. That's not too bad, actually. They're pretty easy to load. Okay, I'll tell you what. We'll run the Taurus. The Taurus has got 174, so it's only 20 less than the raft. And it will still work, so we'll take the Connie out. The NPCs convos lately are... Yeah, they're so good. They're so funny. The NPC voice lines are great. I do like listening to them. I like how they're adding more and more of that to make you feel like... To make it feel really lived in and like part of the universe. I think that's great. Hello, Taurus. So what we'll do is we'll do a cargo run from here to get a bit of rep. We'll head over to Everest and get the whole sea.
I'm sorry. That is an invalid request.
Sweet.
Welcome. Please visit us again. Vehicle selected. Welcome.
Are the servers balked? Have I chose the worst time to do a live stream?
Vehicle selected. Stand by. Please visit us again. Goodbye. Your vehicle has been delivered to the following location. Please visit us again. Goodbye. I'm sorry.
Brilliant. Oh, goodness. Excuse me, everybody. Has anyone managed to get a ship out of their ASOP terminal? Thank you. Bing bong. I will repeat that. Has anyone managed to get a ship out of these ASOP terminals? And if they have, can I have a lift, please? Thank you. Bong bing. If you didn't get that, that was my my tannoy noise. I only get red screen when I play out of region. I'm on the EU servers. Should I go back and try best? I'll change it to best and see if that helps. I'm in the UK and I'm on the EU servers because we don't have UK servers, but I'm assuming they're going to be based in London, Manchester, or Germany maybe. I'll go best. Let's try again. Different server. So interesting. It put me in a different server when I selected best, so. won't load, so mine's down in the hangar. But the thing is, Rhino, it was working before 4.3. I imagine it's not going to be fixed in 4.4 because they've broken it in this. They've broken it in this patch. I don't know, man. Well, I'll see. I assume it's a hot fix. I don't think it needs a whole new patch pushed. The thing is, 4.4 in theory should be Nix, right? We should be getting Nix in 4.4. So, and they have heavily pushed the intergalactic cargo storyline in Nix of running cargo between systems. So it would be bonkers to me if the whole C's not working. That being said, it is CIG, and we did have an entire event where the freight elevators were the most important thing in the event, and they were the only things not working in the event at all. So, who knows? Do I feel like the whole C will be working? But I hope so, because I really want to use it. But I haven't actually got the missions yet for the big cargo missions for the whole sea, which is for Covalex, which is why I'm grinding it. If it doesn't work this load, I'll jump on and give you a lift. Thank you very much. I appreciate you. Yeah, we'll see.
Welcome to the ASOP Vehicle Retrieval System.
I'm just running around abandoned mining outposts, scavenging for ship components and weapons. I like that. That's a good gameplay loop, at least. All right.
Vehicle selected. Stand by.
Come on, there we go. Right, we're in. We are in. I'm master of Covalex, and even abandoned missions doesn't lose me rep. Oh, really? You're master. Dude, that's crazy. I think I'm junior. Junior! Indiana Stones style. Right, let's just hop out of here quickly. I've been doing the, I have been doing the new missions, the data pad missions. I haven't done too many of them, but where are we? I've done some. I don't know how I got 50 on that one. I have no idea. I thought it was 100 per mission. And I've only done the same missions, but anyway. Yeah, I want to do that. This is close. 8:13. Oh, you can't see with my camera. Hang on. Camera be gone. I need to get my Stream Deck to have like camera disappear buttons, don't I? Stuff like that. But yeah, look. 808 versus 813. It's pretty close. I like that. Because I think when the last event, Hurston just ran away with it early doors. Experience before you get whole C class whole C class missions. Yeah, I know, but you can stack them. You can stack contracts, so you can take like a supply grade lower mission and do like a bunch of them, so you can find any of the ones that sorry about my cough. You can do all the ones from like Everest Harbour to Bajini. You can find any like that you can have has a whole C unloading and loading dock, and you can actually run those still if you stack them, and you can stack loads. It's a really good way to build quick rep, but the whole C's not working full stop, so it's a whatever moment. But hey ho, because I bought loads of, if you remember last stream, I bought loads of commodities and I lost about 2 million. I haven't got that back. Let's go. Was about to grab a whole C, but not sure I'll bother if on auto loading isn't working. So, Linval, first of all, thanks for being here. Appreciate you. Second of all, it works for commodities, but still not for missions. When I last tested it on Thursday, and there hasn't been a patch, so, but that's okay. We can. What I want to do is I'm going to run. I need to. Where am I again? I'm at Microtech. I'm going to be at not Bajini, Port Tresla, isn't it? Yeah. So I need to look for any. God, my cough. Any from Port Tresla. There we go. There's one. 85. That's not bad. 85. So I've got 174. total. So I can take another 91 from Port Tresla. 97. It's not ideal. Can I cram anywhere else? I can probably do another 5. Depends if it comes in any singles, but I can probably cram another couple on the Connie, right? Can't you stack on the Connie, and even if it's not on the grid, it will just stay above because you've got a bit of room, headroom. You're risking losing them through the bottom of the old Hujima flips, but do I just risk it? It's only 5 SCU. It's going to be like 1, maybe 2, either 5 individuals, or it's going to be like a 4 and a 2. Do you know what? Let's do it. They're all 8s. Didn't think about that. We'll figure it out. We'll figure it out. Okay. One's going to... Oh, they're both going to Microtech L2. Oh, beautiful. Same place as well. Couldn't have asked for a better turnout there. Hey, what's up, Screamer? Not at the top, but on the Connie, you can chuck them at the back. Oh, perfect. All right, thank you, mate. How are you, buddy? I've just finished a Paladin video that I'm going to post next week. Because I need to do a bit of a creative edit on it. But I finished the rough cut today, and it's great. It's good fun. Okay, I can only do 4... Oh, God, I can only do 224 at a time. Okay, let's not break this before we even get started, because I did that last stream. 80, 81... Well, wait, how is that just... I've lost containers. I have lost containers because that's now just gone from 500 to 181. This game stresses me out. Commodity cargo, standard container. Okay, it's not under containers. Is it under missions? Okay. That's it. That is everything. 181 SCU. Okay, fine. I don't know what... 500 now. Alright, I don't know if anyone at CIG can do maths. But that's not mathing. Anyway, let's just give it a go. If it tells me it's too big... I got no words. No words. Tractor beam changes are beautiful, right? Work your magic, can't wait to see the Paladin in 4K GFA wonderfulness. Hey, look. The Paladin in 4K QD OLED on the Predator X32X. Ooh, what a gaming monitor. Honestly. The Paladin looks so good in 4K QD OLED, baby. Link in description. Shout out Predator for supporting your boy. Oh my god. I need I like doing Everest to Hurst and multi-stop missions, stack 7 or 8 for med rep, about 1 million per round trip. For medium rep, is that... Oh, okay. Everest to Hurston. Is that the... Are we talking missions, like commodity missions, or are you talking just running commodities? Oh, stop missions, okay. You did say that. I just didn't read it. Okay, cool. Everest to Hurston. Oh, I'm going to take a little look. Because we might not be able to do the whole sea with these missions, but we would be able to do some commodities, hopefully. Because I just want to use the whole sea. It's just one of those ships. Like, all I want to do is fly it. That is loud. That is very loud. The dinging is loud. And I need to be smart with this, so I can't stack on top. Oh, I can. Okay. Can I double stack 8? No. Okay. I'm so sorry. Sometimes I catch the cough, sometimes I don't. I'm really apologize. There needs to be like AI mic stuff. Auto mute cough. Get on it, ChatGPT. Oh. Oh, can't park there, mate. I suck, man. I just suck. Just can't even move a box in a straight line. Oh my Christ. The speed. Yeah, Paladin's favourite ship in the game right now. Easily. Easily, easily, easily. What's everyone's favourite ship in the game right now? Any ship, doesn't matter what category, just what ship. You log on. It's a Saturday afternoon, 2:45 in the UK. Could be different whatever time it is for you, but this is a story. So it's 2:45 in the afternoon, wherever you are, and you log on. You've got a nice drink next to you. I'm drinking some Sneak Energy. You have your favourite snack. I don't have my favourite snack. Very big sad. But let's say you've got some pizza. You're in for the long haul. You've got a free evening. The servers, oh, they're working. Imagine that. Servers are working. You're going to jump in a ship. What are you taking? What are you doing? What are you taking? I'm assuming everyone's going to say the whole sea because that's what this stream's about. But wouldn't Raft be better for this? Yes. Absolutely it would. I got rid of my Raft. Because mine was a ship store bought. It was pledged. That's the word I'm trying to think of. It was a pledged item, and sadly I got rid of it. But I'm going to buy it in game again because I think it's only like 2.8 million or something. No, 3.9 million. So I can afford it. So when we stop at Lawville, I'll buy one again in game. Or I can rent one. I think you can rent them. This is not going to work. There's only 3 boxes. I say it again. I don't think CIG can count because I just tried to load a total of 182 SCU of crates. I know this only holds 174. That's fine. Why have I got 100? Why have I got like 200 SCU come up? Like, what is going on? What's going on? Guardian's my favourite feeling ship. I can push a 2 SCU box off grip and go bunker. Yeah. Guardian is great, to be fair. Which variant? MX, or are we talking standard? Just getting here. Is the whole sea working?
No, it's not.
Not for missions, apparently. I tested it on Thursday. Wasn't working. I have been reliably informed in chat that it's, in fact, still not working. Alright, so that... Oh, no, to be fair, we've got the 50% at the top. Okay. Okay, that's why it's not stacking up, because it's 8 SCU and there's a whole top grid. Okay, ignore me. CIG can count. I redact that subtle dig. It's a me problem all day long. Okay, I can't stack these, so... Do you know what? We are full-on winging it. We are full-on winging it. In true Star Citizen fashion, we are winging it. We are putting a... Will it fit? Is this going to blow my ship up? Do you know what? I just don't care. We're going to try. Because it's 8 SCU, isn't it? Is it all the same commodity? Oh, I'm not going to know what's for what mission. I've had a mare. I should have just done one mission. I always do this. I think I'm trying to save myself time by stacking missions and then don't realise that of course it's not going to fit because it's all 8 SCU. And I need it to be... And there's no cargo management system to refactor anything at the moment. Right, let's test this. Is this going to blow my ship up because it's double stacked? Because in my head... Oh, there is no headroom up there, is there? Alright, what do we do? Is it the same... Is it the same commodities? That's quartz, that's corundum. Okay, what we're going to do, we're going to cancel one and get rid of whatever I've loaded less of. Quartz, corundum, 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 corundum. Okay, quartz. Right. What? I think it's the same rep. What have we got more on left over here? And then I'll gauge it from that. So that's quartz. I've conceded already. It's not going to work. Corundum, 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 quartz. Fly the doors open. I love how you're thinking. We should absolutely fly with the doors open. You know when someone goes to like a maintenance store, like if you're in the UK, B&Q, if you're in America, if you're in America, maybe like what I don't know, what maintenance stores you have in America, like oh, I don't know, whatever, Walmart. And you know someone goes there, they've got a big plank of wood hanging out the back of their car with the boot open or the trunk open. That is what we're about to do. We've basically tied it down with elastic bands. We haven't even done that. This is going to go so horribly wrong, and I love it. This is a great shout. We'll just fly like this. We'll leave it down. Base Guardian don't like the struts on the MX, even with the shielded drawing. There are still extra ones. Yeah, fair. I like the struts. I like the look of the MX. I think it looks the part. If you're just going to planet, I'm going to a Lagrange point. But oh, I can't, because do I have to quantum? If you're flying with doors open, stack 3 high if possible. Oh, when I go in quantum, will the ramp go down? I need to break the ramp. I need to get ballistics and shoot it so it can't go back down. So I think it goes up when you go into quantum. I'm pretty sure the doors close. Oh, maybe not. No, I'm pretty sure the doors close on quantum. I tell you, I need what I need. I can see us blowing up here. Just cannot QT. Okay, that's an issue. That is an issue. Do you reckon I'll lose a lot of these? Do you reckon I'll lose a lot of these? Because I know the game kind of just... I don't know. Maybe the game will be generous to me. I mean, most of the stuff that's seated is quartz. I think. There really is only one way to find out. Like, we can and we can R. But there really is only one way to find out what's going to happen here. And that's by doing it for science. Yeah, quantum will close the cargo door. Okay. Yeah, the doors are going to close. I know. I'll check the contract. Oh, it doesn't matter, does it? Because it's... How far is this location? Like, can I feasibly fly to it without quantuming? I probably can't. Where have we got to go? We've got to go to L2 Lagrange point. Forest Station. It's a long way. 4.35. I mean, we're not flying that. I'm just trying to think. Oh my god. No, I don't want to get in the... I opened the door, didn't get in bed. God, that animation is balked. The Connie needs some desperately needed TLC. If you break the door, you can QT. That's what I'm thinking. I need to just break the door. What is this menu? What is this? I've never seen that in my life. Jesus. All right. Oh, God, that's so slow. It takes me 7 business days to get out of bed. I mean, it's probably quite realistic to real life, but this is not working. We ain't surviving this chat, but oh my God, I've walked down this ladder again. I thought they were fixing ladder tech. Jesus Christ, on a bike on a Wednesday morning. Okay, how do I break the ramp? How does one break the door safely? That is my exact question. I need to just shoot it with some ballistics. So I need ballistics. I need a second ship. Do you know what would be great if I could... Oh, I have potential idea. Potential idea. Ow. 99 health. Fantastic. This might work, or it might not. This is either a genius move, and so far we've made none of those, or this is another stupid move, which is, if we're on the balance of probabilities, it's that. But I have an icky rad, so I have a combat Atlas suit. So if I pull this up... No, don't. I'm going to get it on the freight elevator, because it should go into my freight inventory now. If I can pull this up, I can shoot the doors with the guns on that. Break them. QT all the way. If this works, this has got to be a full YouTube video, because it would be fantastic. Oh my God, it's there. Okay. Oh, we are cooking. We are cooking for science. I've got a data pad here for some reason. I'm... Yep. Ah, the icky rad. I thought I'd never see you again. Turns out you have a use. Now, what I don't want to do is completely destroy my ship, which I don't think I will, but there's no shields at the moment. I won't know. I won't know when it's broken. This is a pure guesswork. I guess I could try and open and close it. What do we think? That enough? Can I access these buttons in the Atlas yet? Because that was something they were going to do. No, because why would they? Why would they make the game better? I don't know. Alright, let's see if we can close it. Because that should have opened the door, I think. Moving, it's moving. Stop. No, it's not. I heard the noise, but it hasn't actually moved. Let me try that again. Hang on, closed door. It's making the noise, but it's not moving. I think we've done it. I think we have successfully and safely broken the cargo lift. Now we can quantum. I mean, it wasn't going up just now. It's making some horrendous noises back there, but who cares? If this works, it's so good. This is fantastic. Okay, here we go. Let's see if I can raise the ramp now. That's one way to keep the door down, I suppose. There we go. Right, engine's on. I've just tried to close the doors and it's not working. We're good. We good? Okay. Don't ask how we've done this, but we have done this, and it is in fact brilliant. Thank you for the suggestion. This is so dumb. This is so dumb. It's so stupid. Even my elevator's stuck open because I've clicked open all just to check. See you later, Icky Rad. We will claim you back another time. I mean, the boxes aren't moving. God, I'm a pirate's wet dream right now. I mean, it's all freaking contracted, right? So it doesn't matter, but... Oh, yeah, there... Uh-oh.
Mission failed. We'll get them next time.
Uh-oh. Oh, no. Oh, no. We've got problems. It wasn't coming up, though. I was pressing up. It wasn't coming up, so it was broken. I mean, we haven't exploded yet. I'm not going to open the cargo bay from inside. I'm going to get out the ship and press the button. I don't want to be in this thing when it opens. Maybe I'll just, like, spontaneously combust when we get there. What in the world is going on? Unless it's just a visual bug and it will pop back open when we... Nope. I mean, that is a hell of a screenshot. Look at that. Oh, wait, no. Can you see that? It's down again. Okay, it was a visual bug. Visual bug. Nobody panic. It was a visual bug. Thank you for coming to my TED Talk. It's working. It's actually working. Holy smokes. I can't believe we've absolutely jerry-rigged this. This should be a Drake ship at this point, or a Gray's Market, whatever they're called. Oh my god. Go look. It's there, look. Oh, wait. Hang on. There is a distinct lack of cargo in the back. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Looks like half the cargo's gone. Yeah, look, listen, I got really excited there for about 2 seconds. Oh god. Alright, well, hopefully there'll be a mission to pick up from here. I'll just dump the cargo and we'll start again. Oh, for God's sake. But I have had cargo go invisible before. So... Okay, let's see. Where's my TVS? There it is. All right. Let's see what we can see. I'm not even going near that car. Well, actually, no, let's go have a look. Why is my... Who left the toilet open? Alright, we're definitely missing cargo. This was a mistake. Oh, well. Okay. Hi there, George. Hey, what's up, Tommy? Dock that. submit it anyway. It was a good try. It was a valiant effort. Shall I just, if I dock the ship, will that help, do we think? Hello, Tommy. Do you know what? Maybe I'll just drag it off. I've been doing the stacking in the C2, easy enough to get diagonal to the elevator with the Atlas loading. Isn't too bad. That's not a bad shout. Yeah, I do like the C2. My problem with the only thing with the C2 for me is because it's like it's long and goes all the way back. It goes it kind of gets annoying to load because I think the Raft is the best cargo ship right now because it's just so easy to load and unload, and the tractor beam on it actually is like perfectly positioned. But I just wish they did a bigger Raft. If they did like a mega Raft that was, you know, a 250 SCU or like 500 SCU or something, that would be crazy good. I think the Raylan's coming next year, right? I think in June, at Alien Week, we'll get the Raylan next year. Almost certainly in my head, that's what's going to be happening. So my thought process is, because I have a Raylan, that is technically the cargo ship of my fleet. I try and have like one for all of the different loops. So I wonder if that's going to be really easily accessible cargo, because they're refactoring it, right? Because they on the concept art it had those weird shaped cargo boxes, so they're redoing that. Hello, Tommy. You move boxes for work? I mean, that's why I don't know if I would like to do. I don't know. I don't love moving boxes in this game, because it does feel super tedious. But I like cargo running. I like the idea of having the auto load functionality. I don't mind sometimes. Like for these kind of ships is fine, right? But imagine if it was like, imagine if you had to manually unload a whole D or whole E with 90,000 SCU. Like, I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it in a million years. So yeah, I kind of, yeah. Using a tractor beam in real life would make my trucking life way easier. I mean, if it's this new version of it, I agree. They've made it so much better. Well, it's back to what it was before. This is Star Citizen, Tom. I'm assuming Tommy is Tommy. Is my assumption. Yeah, there we go. Tom, you'd love this game, mate. It's a shame you can't get it on like consoles, but you'd absolutely love this game. What's in the boxes? So in this one is quartz, raw, and then the other one is some corundum. Oh God. How's the leg, mate? Alright, here we go. So Tommy in chat's one of my in real life friends who, just before I went live, I was working on this Paladin video, and he texted me saying, Battlefield? And I said, oh, I can't, man. I'm editing, and then I plan to do this stream. And I think he's in the chat purely to try and get me to finish my stream and go and play Battlefield 6. That is my guess. Are you on Battlefield now, Tom? Are you enjoying it still? I love that game so much. It looks... Oh, mate, you don't... This is not even the half of it. I mean, moving boxes is good fun, but Star Citizen has so much to do. Next time you come over for some beers, mate, take my setup for a spin with the joysticks and everything. You have a great time. Okay, so there's no invisible cargo. I'm going to double check because cargo does disappear, and if you store your ship, sometimes it comes back. So just for the sake of Star Citizen could have got that cargo in there, I'm gonna put it in. Battlefield 6 is for losers? Nah, man, it's so good. It is so good. Been playing loads of Battlefield 6. I played Fortnite for the first time with Tommy the other night. For the first time in like 3 years. The no build. It was really good fun. Hunt Showdown. Best game ever made. Arc Raiders. Oh my god. Arc Raiders is crazy. It's just a reskin. It really isn't, Rhino. If you think Battlefield 6 is just a reskin, then you don't know Battlefield. It's as simple. That is simple. There's no arguing it. If you think Battlefield 6 is just a reskin of the previous games, then you just do not know Battlefield. But that's fine. If it's not for you, it's not for you. It's the best Battlefield they've made since Bad Company 2, probably. I mean, Battlefield 3 and 4 were incredible, though. Okay, let's put this down. Oh, we were so close on both of them. We'll submit it anyway. It's the same gameplay as all previous games. It isn't. I get what you're saying, though. Like, if you're not a massive Battlefield head, then you're not going to see, like, the difference. But it's completely different from Battlefield 2042. It's closer to Battlefield 4. It's nowhere near Hardline or 5 or 1. It's just not the same. No, yeah. This is not on PlayStation. They want to put Star Citizen on consoles. I don't think they'll ever make it happen. You probably get I reckon you'll get Squadron on like PlayStation and Xbox because single player. But the multiplayer in Star Citizen, the key bindings alone, you would have to have a mouse and keyboard plugged in. So yeah. I mean, you can do that to consoles now, but it would be a requirement. You can play this on a controller. It's just, I mean... this is the key bindings. If you go gamepad, I mean, you can make it work because these are the controllers. I don't know. I just don't... Right now, it wouldn't run on a PlayStation either, but maybe the next-gen console, Star Citizen, will come out on it. They want to do it because they want to make it as mainstream as possible and make as much money as possible. Any chance a car goes invisible? Recall the ship to check. Yeah, good shout. Good shout. Let's have a look. Before I submit them. That's what I kind of meant, because sometimes it just goes in like an invisible...
Your vehicle has please visit us again.
The cargo will have popped out, though, through the top of the ship when the bay closed. Yeah. Most likely. Most likely. It's always worth a check before I submit, though. Because I think we're going to stay in this one anyway. Squadron 42 might go to console, but Star Citizen won't. Yeah, I think you're probably right, Rhino. I think Squadron 100% will, because they've said as much. I think Star Citizen, they want to. They have expressed in the past they want Star Citizen to go to console. Not when it was first kickstarted, mind you. They said this is a PC game, but they definitely want to get this on consoles. But whether or not they'll actually achieve it, I don't know. No, nada. Nada. It was worth a try. Server architecture work on consoles. I don't see why not, though. It's just how the servers are done. I mean, maybe. Like, I don't know enough. I don't know enough about how consoles, where the protocol works, but they are essentially just PCs in a box. They're just pre-built PCs with a UI. It's pretty much the only real difference. And then the games made for them have limitations on settings to stop you from blowing it up. But it's only because of the brands or whatever. Okay. Okay, that's fine. Let's submit those missions and let's try again. I really hope they don't add console. A dumbed down for Star Citizen console would be lame. I agree. I agree. I think it would be... I think if it was dumbed down at all, it would really ruin it. So, I think if they port it and it works, fine. But yeah, probably not worth. Okay. Did I still get paid for that? I did still get paid for that. Hey, look, we got the rep, we got paid. Is what it is. We go again. Let's see if there's any thing from here to Everest or Lawville, because then we'll go and grab. That's where I am. That goes back to Port Tresla. We'll think about that one. Because I can go and get Everraft then. Arkel 1, Everest Harbour, Crew 1. We're looking for Mick L2. I wish they labelled these with the location start point on all of them. I wish it said junior rank, direct, solar, medium cargo haul, and then in brackets, Hurl L2. Like just where it starts. It would just make so much sense. Because when you're looking for your location, or they have a tooltip where all of the missions are filtered descending by your location. So anything for your location starts up here. Was how it should be done. But anyway, I digress. There's only one going from this location. It's back to Port Tresla, which, I mean, is fine. But we should probably just go and get a raft. What about these ones? Anything Mick L2? I don't think there will be. Oh, that one is. They both go to Port Tresla. I could actually run both of those. That goes to L4. Okay, I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to go one more back to Port Tresla. And then we'll go straight to Lawville and get a raft. Because that's 6. And then there was one here. 90. Perfect. That should do the trick. And then we'll go and grab ourselves a cheeky raft. Stacking missions is really good if you have the overhead. But you've got to worry about that 8 SCU limit. So even the raft isn't perfect. I could take a Carrack, but it's so slow and cumbersome. And the loading it is annoying. I've got a broken cargo grid, haven't I? I should probably repair that. If I repaired this with cargo on it, will I lose the cargo? I probably shouldn't load that first. That doesn't make any sense. Although I think I've got plenty of room. How much is the raft? It's 3.9 million, I think. Or 3.6. It's either a 6 or a 9. I can never remember. Somewhere around that. So I can just go and grab. Go and grab that. There's some boxing on tonight, Tom. What are you doing this evening, Tom? Are you, if you're still in chat, are you battlefielding it? Are you watching the boxing? Have you already left? Because I'd be down to watch some boxing and then play some Battlefield 6, baby. How's everyone feeling about the new missions? So cheap. I know the raft is really cheap. I hope they don't change it though, because it is only 194 SCU. It's not like a big cargo, really. I think it's even classed as just medium cargo. I think small is anything below like 50 or maybe 80. Anything below 80 is classed as small. And then it starts to go to medium after that. 3 million. Okay, 3.3 million. It's even cheaper than I thought. Beautiful. There we go. I thought it was 3.6 or 3.9, but it's 3.36. Okay. Easy. Easy money. I mean, it's not. I wasted 2 million last stream trying to get the whole sea working with commodities. So I really need to recoup some of that money. I don't even think the commodities exist anymore. I think they have despawned entirely. Can you rent it? You can rent it, but I actually do want one. Like I only got rid of it from my fleet, my pledged fleet, purely because I knew I wouldn't want it down the line. So I thought, do you know what? Like, not because I don't want the ship, but because I have other ship. I try and have one from every like category, as I said earlier. So like one cargo ship that's dedicated in my fleet, and for me that's the Raylan right now. I wanted a mining ship because I didn't have one, and I really wanted to get a prospector. And I think the CCU from the raft of the prospector was really cheap. I think it was like $10. And I was like, do you know what? I'm just gonna do that because I really, really want to do prospector mining. So I thought I'd do that, and then I'll go and buy the raft in game, because then with my pledge stuff, when they do a wipe or when the game comes out, I have sort of one thing for every loop that I can use and earn money to then buy the better version of it. Because I'm sure they'll do a mega raft. I'm sure they will. It's like one of the most popular ships right now after the event because of how good it is for cargo running. I have no doubt they'll make a bigger version of it now. Like Argo will come out with I don't know, what would it be called? If you think of a raft being like something you float on the water and it's just a small version, what's a bigger version of a raft? Like a boat, like a cargo ship. Is there any cool name for cargo ships? The Argo Boaty McBoatface? Something along those lines. 70k to rent is really good. Really good. Right, I'm not going to repair now, and I tell you for why. If I repair now, there is a slim chance it would delete my cargo out the bottom. Not that that's a bug that I know of, but I just know that this game has its quirks. And as a semi-experienced Star Citizen player who's been playing for a few years and knows just about enough, I just know that will break, and it will all despawn. It probably won't, but it's not a risk I'm willing to take. I need some rep. Repairing is fine with cargo. Again, you're probably right, but I still have every bone in my body says that's gonna break. Okay. Away we go. I rented a max and then the 4.2 dropped and the game gave me the rental. I've still got it. Someone else knows that. The Argo Barge. That's a great name. Yes. Yes, Varys. The Argo Barge. They will absolutely make the Argo Barge. And at that point, I want to use the raft to earn it in game. So that's, yeah. So yeah. The Argo, or the Raylan for me, I suppose. The Argo Barge. They've got to do it. They've got to do it. Overrun. My friend, I was playing with him. Funnily enough, he's in the Paladin video that will be coming out on, I think I'm going to release it on Monday evening in the UK. So day after tomorrow, you'll be getting a really fun Paladin video on my YouTube channel, which obviously you're already watching on YouTube, so thank you. It's going to be a good fun video. But he was saying in that video, he got a raft as well. He rented a raft, and then after the event, so yours was a Freelancer Max, right? Or a Starlancer Max? He rented a raft, and after the wipe, it just stayed in his hangar. So he's now got a permanent raft as if he bought it. So I think a lot of people had that bug, which is great. Loads of people got some free ships. But yeah, you definitely want to check out this video when it drops, everyone, because I'm going to be announcing and starting this month's ship giveaway, or November's ship giveaway, but we're going to start it early. And that is for, let me show you, in case you didn't catch this last stream. The giveaway will be this Alpha 4.3.2 giveaway, courtesy of CIG, who support the channel. You're gonna get a Grey's Market Shiv, very nice ship, with LTI, and then you're gonna get the full Citizen Con Direct 2955 goodies pack. So you get the undersuit, the weapons they showed off, the blade, which is pretty sweet, although a bit useless at the moment, but still pretty cool. The retired drill head, and you're going to get the Levski coin, all that stuff you see on screen. So you definitely want to be around for that giveaway. Make sure you subscribed on YouTube, and then make sure you check out the Paladin video when it drops, either Monday, or if I somehow run into scheduling issues, then Tuesday. But yeah, it'll be early next week, and it's a fun video, so what's not to love? Unless you really hate the Paladin, in which case it's not for you. But the giveaway is for you. So yeah, make sure you're around for that on next week. My HUD is bugging out. What is going on? We need to deliver. Signed, sealed, delivered. Where is... Oh, completely forgot I didn't have my Toby turned on. I've been flying Toby, to be fair. I've been flying mouse and keyboard as well for the last however long. When I run cargo, I just can't be bothered to roll back and use my joysticks because my joysticks are desk mounted. You might be able to see the top of the Virpal here. I don't want to have to roll back every time I want to just fly around because cargo running is so mouse and keyboard oriented, so I just don't bother. So I fly mouse and keyboard when I run cargo. But I use the Virpals for like everything else in combat specifically. Speaking of which... Who are you?
Thank you for subscribing to GFA. Shiny, we aim to misbehave.
Hey, thank you, James, for subbing. Welcome on in. Where? Okay. I was trying to look for my little,
Wait a minute.
There we go. To Port Tresla. Bish bash bosh. Hey, that was you. Thanks, Ferris. I appreciate it. Welcome on in. I'm still really hoping for a Grey Cat Sindus. What is that? The Grey Cat Sindus? Is that the bike? Is that what? Because or no, that's a Drake bike, isn't it? The Grey Cat Sindus. We'll have a look at that. That's one of the first times a ship name is or a vehicle name, I should say. I'm assuming it's a ground vehicle. Has bamboozled me. Fill me in. What is the Sindus? I'm assuming it's one of those ground bikes that we've never got. But everyone was really hyped about them recently. But the ground vehicles are a weird one. There's kind of no reason for them right now. Like, there's no reason to really concentrate on building them out and getting them out into the game. Because, like, ground vehicle gameplay is a bit rough. It is so dark around Port Tresla. Why is it so dark? How can he see? I turned my gamma down a little bit recently, but not that much. To be fair, I don't usually play with like the key lights in my eyes, so it could be that. Why can't I'm upside down, aren't I? Doofus. No, the funny ship minus spider thing. Oh, okay. Okay. Oh, nearly crashed. Oh, okay, fair enough. Excited for that. Yeah, I can see that. Are you, what kind, is that your kind of preferred gameplay loop? Alright, let's just nose it around here. It's a bit quicker, isn't it? The StarCraft Terran SCV, but spider shaped. It's like kind of like a scarab from Halo. StarCraft was a really cool game. It looks like Tresla's having a blackout. Yeah, it's dark, right? Like, I'm not losing my mind. I couldn't see anything. That would be really cool if space stations occasionally had like power outages, and maybe it was like an emergency beacon mission came up onto the comms and said like restore power to Port Tresla. They've had a power outage. You have to go and get like a battery from a location, deliver it, and you get 1 million AUEC for restoring power or something. That would be really cool. Annoying, very annoying if you were here just doing your business and it happened, so maybe not cool, but I think it'd be quite fun if we had things like that. Maybe more in Pyro or in Nyx, like power cuts in Nyx might be a bit more... Oh my Christ, hello. A bit more like lore friendly, because I think Stanton is supposed to be like borderline clean and operational. I'm mostly PvE per FPS person, but mostly waiting for engineering. Fair. Yeah, fair. I do enjoy both, you know. I'm not very good at PvP, so I'm not like your A1s and, you know, the people that run it regularly and are actually like decent. I do my fair share. I enjoy it. I can usually hold my own in a PvP fight, unless there's like multiple contacts, in which case I'm cooked. But if it's like one-on-one combat, if we were in a similar ship, like I can usually hold my own, but I'm no good. But I do enjoy PvE a lot. I just wish the servers were like, when you get a fresh server and the tick rate's high, everything's like working properly, and you do a bit of PvE, it's good. It is darn good. This Constellation is really not having a good time. We'll send this down, and I will check if there's a contract going over to Everest or to Lawville, and if there isn't, we'll just ignore it and go and get the raft anyway, because there's no point of unless is there a ship rental terminal here? I know there's one down on Microtech, but at that point, if I've got to travel down there and land, I might as well just go straight to Lawville, because it would only add an extra couple of minutes onto the journey. Is there any ship rentals on the Port Tresla station? I don't think there is there? I don't think there's any rental terminals on anywhere other than the ground stations. I know there's one at Lawville. There's one at Microtech. Area 18? I think there is one there. Okay, anyone in the chat right now that has played this game for more than, I don't know, a couple of years, am I going crazy? Do you remember on Area 18 there used to be a ship paint shop in game? You used to be able to go and buy ship paints in game. I'm not losing my mind when I say that existed. They didn't have all of the paints, but they had like some paints, and you could, most of them are like camo or whatever. That was a thing, right? You could buy ship paints, and then I think CIG realized, oh, hang on a second, this is how we're going to make our money. Just get rid of that immediately. I feel like that happened. I'm going to leave the stream on in the background. I have an armor battle that I've got to jump on. No worries, everyone. Enjoy your armor battle. Love armor. I'm assuming Reforger, or is it 3? I used to do run Milsim servers on Armor 3. I love that game. Enjoy. Why did that not complete my mission? Oh no, have I gone to the wrong place? No, we're at Port Tresla. Okay, we're at Port Tresla, and we just delivered cargo here. Okay, I'm not losing my mind. That did just happen. Oh, that one's got to go to Everest Harbour. How did I read that? That one needed to go to Everest Harbour the whole time. To be fair, that's the small one. No. Oh, chat, I'm so stupid. I swear that said Port Tresla. I could have sworn it said Port Tresla. Oh, for God's sake. I'm so dumb, man. How did that happen? This is true. I thought so. Hey, what's up, Drop Hammer? How are we? I remember you could buy railgun ammo also. Yeah. That's a bit different, because railgun ammo is like, it's in the loot tables, right? And it's for balancing purposes, so I get that. But paints are purely for CIG not to lose profit. But yeah, I remember that you could go and buy ship paints. That was great. There are some ship paints in the Area 18 part store. Oh, is there? Okay, I take it back. Maybe they just moved it. Because I remember there being a terminal for it, so maybe they just moved them. Maybe it's not a pledge store only thing that they're doing it for. Damn, that's 2 apologies I've got to issue to CIG now. Fair enough. If that's the case, then that's great. That you can buy paints, because I always winds me up. You should be able to buy some stuff in game like that, because obviously it's cosmetic only, but that is also going to be like the way this game is funded once 1.0 comes out. Do you think they'll still sell ships? Do you think they're still going to sell ships when 1.0 drops? Or maybe not 1.0, but when the game's fully out, do you think ship sales will still be a thing? Or do you think they'll fund the game a different way? There are a few places that sell paints? Alright. Where? I know Area 18 sells them, or used to sell them, and apparently still does. That's great. when your Amazon order goes from 2 stops away to the next state over. I know. I don't know how it just happened, man. I swear this did. I mean, one of them is for this location, by the way. I don't know how that hasn't completed. I'm pretty sure that one at the bottom there is for this location. I think that's the 8S. No, it's not. It's an 8SU box, isn't it? Have I already pulled it out? Quartz. Okay, there should be 8SU of carbon. Quartz. God. Okay, that's all quartz.
Oh no. Anyway.
Definitely Dumpers Depot. Oh, okay. Have a look. Fixed it. No one panic. No one panic. All gonna be fine. Okay, so that must be carbon, that last one. Unless I just never picked up the carbon somehow. Which would be crazy. Yeah, I know. Apparently I never picked up the carbon. Even though I unloaded everything that I had. There was nothing left on that cargo grid. I've got the receipts. I've got the video. There was nothing left on the cargo grid when I left Mick LT. Oh well. Oh well, over to Everest is where we want to end up anyway. Okay. And I will just repair this now. I have it in good faith that it won't break. I saw them when I went to grab Rattler 2 for my Zeus, then promptly realised they don't work with it. Oh, okay. Oh no. What size missiles does the Zeus have? Or can it just not run Rattlers? I've seen the Rattlers on an 890 jump, and that was something to behold. I think it's in my channel trailer on YouTube though, that you can see all the Rattlers coming off of an 890. It's crazy. Alright, let's run repairs. Yeah, we'll go grab a raft. By the way, everyone in chat, if you're watching on YouTube, if you haven't liked the stream, please go ahead and do so to support the channel. It helps push out the content to other people. If you hit the like button, same for YouTube videos, right? If you hit like, it then makes YouTube go, hey, people like this, let's suggest it to others. So if you're enjoying yourself, please hit the like button. If you're hating every second of being here, then by all means hit the dislike button. whatever you fancy. Just hit a button. Please. Thank you very much.
Hey, thanks for following GFA.
Hey,
Shiny.
Stasig. Thank you very much for following on the Twitch channel. I appreciate you. Welcome on in. I can't believe how stupid I've been to get to the point where I've broken... Or that I just had that mission just never existed. We just forget that that happened, okay? This was never real. In fact, I'm just going to abandon. If I abandon it, I lose rep, don't I? So let's not do that. Let's track this one. And forget that other one ever existed. My cargo is still not coming up, so... And we're going to go and get a raft now, so it's fine. I love the Zeus, but it lacks in a couple of really big areas. I really like the Zeus. But... there's something about it, same as the Spirit, that I just don't... I don't know. I think I'm a bit of a stickler for ships being designed exactly for what they're meant to be doing. And what I mean by that is like, I want the ship to be solely designed for what it needs to be doing, not be like a jack of all trades. And I feel like the Zeus and the C1 kind of feel like they had other DNA, you know? I know it's because there's variants, but like, it doesn't feel like a dedicated cargo ship when I run the Zeus. It feels like a mix between like a combat ship as well. Not quite, but does that make any sense? Probably not. Now, the Prowler utility, that's a hell of a ship. Not cargo ship, though. I've also just realised I've had the stream really quiet for the last like however long, so I really apologise about that. I've just turned it up a little bit. Hey, what's up, Strickland? Welcome on in. Never abandon, just keep till you log out. Okay, thanks, Rhino. Yeah, I will. That's a good shout. Oh, yeah, I will not be doing that. Yeah, I really sincerely apologise about having the volume of the game so quiet for the last like half an hour. I'm messing with audio settings, but it's probably like listening to a podcast rather than Star Citizen gameplay, so yeah, sorry about that. Oh yeah, of course. I'm not doing the thing on YouTube. There's and that was rookie. How rookie of me. I need to do this and go. There we go. A couple of times had the ship torn apart and it was still flying. Oh no. Is that what we were saying? Oh, the Zeus is really rugged though, especially with the component spacing. Fair. Yeah, fair comment. I guess they're robust. As much as people say they hate it, it's really become fond of the Zeus CLS. I do like, yeah, the CLS was the one that I had. That was the one that I had. I had the cargo Zeus for a while. And then I got the where did I go with the Zeus cargo? As I said, I've always try and maintain like one cargo ship. What did I have after the Zeus? Star Lancer Max. I went from the CL to the Max. And then the Max became a TAC, and then the TAC became a Paladin. Well, I guess, yeah, essentially. And that's where I'm at. And then I got a Raylan at some point in there. My fleet has undergone so many changes, but the worst thing about my pledge store fleet, worse than anything, so many of my ships that I still own are from like referrals, giveaways that I've won at events, gifts, whatever, and stuff that I cannot melt. So now, and I've CCU'd them up to a point where I think I have an Odyssey that was a referral, so I can't melt it. So I'm just stuck with that Odyssey or above. I can only go up if I want to put more money into it. And that's not, I mean, that's not a problem. I love the Odyssey. I cannot wait for it. But chances are, if it's no good, I'm stuck with it. It's really stupid of me to do it like that. Just didn't think about it at the time. But the Odyssey's going to be great. Don't worry about it. The Odyssey's going to be amazing. We don't, not even something to worry about. It's going to be fantastic. Oh yes, Strickland, thank you. The giveaway's going to start. I mentioned this earlier, but the giveaway's going to start next week. So I run a giveaway every month. There's just not one running right this very second. But next week, Monday, Tuesday, there'll be a YouTube video dropping about the Paladin. And when that drops, I'll be announcing the giveaway. And that giveaway will run until the end of November, so you've got an entire month to get involved, but I'll mention it in all my videos and content between then and then. And it is for the Shiv, the Grey Market Shiv, and a CitizenCon Direct 2955 goodies pack, and obviously you get LTI with the Shiv as well.
Thank you for subscribing to GFA. Shiny, we aim to misbehave.
Hey, Sergeant Spicy with a tier 1 sub gifted. Thank you, buddy. And Jack OLB got it. Welcome on in. Thank you very much for that gifted sub, Spicy. It has been a long time since I've seen you, my friend. How are you? Only having 2 size 2s. Only having the 2 size 4s and bespoke missiles is kind of a shame, though. It does have a size 3 turret, but it's only for the co-pilots. Fair. Kind of agree with that, though. It is supposed to be a multi-crew ship. I don't think there's many ships that should have slaved turrets. I think the slave turrets should only be for ships, maybe like a Carrack, where it's an exploration ship and you just need to be able to control a turret to have some form of shooting capabilities for. But then should the pilot?
Thanks for following GFA. Shiny.
A bite. Thank you very much for following. Following. Welcome on in. By the way, chat, if you're on Twitch, we are also live on YouTube. I multi-stream. YouTube is my main platform. That's where I'm most active and release videos and try and interact with the community the most. But on top of that, that is where you get to watch 4K streams. So if you're over on Twitch and would like to watch this in a much higher quality, then link down below to my YouTube channel. All right, here we go. Where's the hangar at?
Hey, thanks for following GFA.
Hey, Dark Like Vader, thank you very much for the follow. Welcome on in. Not too bad. How's things in the world of Star Citizen? Things are pretty good. Yeah. It's a lot of fun. It's still very alpha, but there's a lot to do, Spicy. There is so much to do right now. I still think there's a lot of loops that need to be fleshed out. I mean, yeah, the game is nowhere near finished, as we all know. But you know, I'm having. Oh my god. Let's not do that again. I'm starting to realize I'm just really bad at this game. Right, just. In my defense, this ship is very broke. Did I not put my gear down? Like a glove. Hey, what's up, Commander Jackal? How are we, buddy? How's the patch now? The patch is okay. The whole sea is still broken for cargo missions. But the game is playing just fine. I was running the datapad missions the other evening and they were flawless. I didn't have any bugs at all with the datapad stuff, which I know some people were saying they were like missing datapads and couldn't pick them up. I have not experienced that. That being said, I've only got a total of 1,050 points, so I've run 11 missions. I think that adds up to be. I think it's about 100 a mission. So I can't say that there's no bugs because I've only done it 11 times. But 11 to 0 success rate, I've got to say that's pretty good. Sick landing, by the way. We don't talk about that. We don't talk. I was just thinking, like, my frames felt really low. And then I was like, why would my frames be low? And then I was just not concentrated. I'm streaming all off of one PC these days because I used to do a dual PC stream setup. And then I started to stream less and make more YouTube videos. And then I thought, do I need to have that streaming PC? And I ended up basically turning my old streaming PC, which was a decent rig, into my girlfriend's computer. I built her a computer using that. And then she doesn't play games or anything, sadly. I've tried. She's just not a gamer. I have tried to convert her. One day I'm going to find a game that she loves and then we'll play games together, but not yet. But I did build her a PC. She likes to make music and stuff. But the one thing she didn't need is a good graphics card. So I put in a different card that wasn't as expensive as one that was in there. And then I sold both of my gaming card and that card, and I bought a 5080. So yeah, that's why I'm on one PC. But I do sometimes get frame hits when because I'm dual streaming. But I don't know. Who knows? Anyway, that was my thought process, as all of what I just said was going through my head whilst I was landing. Basically. I treat the shit bugs as engineering gameplay. Yeah. Yeah. There we go. It's how we can fix it. This constellation is really screwed up at the moment. It was the fact your cargo bay was down but your landing gear wasn't cracked me up. Oh yeah, you missed. Oh, Jackal, you missed you missed the whole moment, my friend. We had to shoot open the cargo bay to keep it down because we had triple stacked the cargo in the back because we had taken too many missions. So that's why the cargo bay won't go up. And even though I've repaired it, it still won't go up. So I think I need to claim the ship. But yeah, that's why the cargo bay was down. That's just down indefinitely right now. We haven't got a choice in that one. Alright, let's hopefully complete a mission. And then we're good. Okay, cool. Let's see. Let's see if it worked. Standard Connie stuff. Yeah. Standard Connie stuff, I guess. There we go. We completed a mission. Can I get an applause? Thank you. I'd like to do a speech. This has been a big moment for me. I finally completed a cargo mission. We've only been live for nearly 2 hours, but we got a mission done, just one. 55,000, that's not bad, is it? 55 grand, I'll take that. Man, I'm useless. Okay. Let's go down to Lorville and grab ourselves a raft. And then there should be some missions. I'll check while we're here. Are there any Everest Harbour to Lorville missions that I can do just while we're here? Maximize time. Everest Harbour to other places. We need it to end in... it's called Tessa Spaceport, isn't it? That always catches me off. It doesn't say Lorville. It says Tessa Spaceport, which is obviously the spaceport on Lorville. So we need Everest Harbour. So that's Tessa. That's where we're going. There we go. 85 SU of tin. Bosh. We'll do that one. And we'll just do that one. I'm not stacking them. We've tried stacking missions. I've done... And I keep getting it wrong and breaking stuff. I wasn't built to stack missions. One box. What? Did I just take a mission for like 8 SC? No, 85 SU of tin. One box. No, there's the other 10. Right, these all tin. Yeah, okay, good. I'm losing my mind. Is it Tessa? Tessa, sorry, I keep saying Tessa. Tessa. Why, I'm just mining for now. Yeah, do you know what, Tripperdan? I'm right there with you. I bought a prospector. We were just talking about it. I bought a prospector like 2 days ago. I have done prospect mining before. I've done an entire like guide, like a guide of notes for myself to go and run prospect mining. And I want to try and just maximize profit. And I'll probably do a stream, maybe a couple of videos on it, because I really enjoy mining. And I don't do it enough. As I say, I probably haven't been prospector mining for like 2 years. So I'm really excited to get into the mining gameplay loop again. I've done rock mining more recently, but yeah, prospector mining generally probably getting on for 2 years. So yeah, I've got a prospector. I'm going to take it out maybe next stream. If the whole sea still isn't working by the time I stream again, which will either be next Monday or next... Maybe not Monday because I need to finish the Paladin video, but maybe next Thursday we'll be live again. Or before that if I can. But yeah, whenever I'm live next, I think we might do prospect mining because Well, unless the whole sea is working. But yeah, I'd really like to go get ourselves some Quantanium. Hopefully not blow up on the way back to the space station. I've heard the Helix is like probably the best mining head for all-round use. Grab a Helix, grab a Surge. What was the other one? The Arbor was the other one I was looking at for the Prospector. Seemed like it had a better like power ratio, but I don't know enough about it. I might just get both and test them and see what I prefer out of the two. Because realistically, the other mining heads are a bit more use case specific. Hey, what's up, Mako? How are you, buddy? Sorry, I didn't see you jump in the chat there. Everyone on my chat tool, everyone's name is the same color, so I don't see the different colors. So it's hard to differentiate who's saying what sometimes. How are you, Mako? Not even done week 1 of the event. I know. I'm going to. I'll probably do that off stream. I don't think it's a really interesting stream loop. But then again, we're literally moving boxes and there's people here watching. So maybe we should go and run that event at some point. You really should change the title of the stream. Maybe something like ruining my rep 1 mission at a time. Hey, look, Overrun. I thought you were going to play armor. There's no need to come back in here shooting shots at me about my cargo running. So unnecessary. But yes, I probably should. It's not a cargo grind. It's not a cargo rep grind. It's a cargo rep destruction. How much can I lose in an hour? They claim the hotfix has addressed the whole sea issue, but I'm not believing it yet. When was it? When was the hotfix, Dan? Because if it was after Thursday, so if it was yesterday or today, then I should go check it. What's your favorite game loop? Great question, Byte. Listen, I'm a sucker for combat. I'm a sucker for combat, and I really like ground combat, and I enjoy ship combat. I'd probably say bounty hunter. Not right now, as the game is, probably mining. As the game is, like rock mining. But if we're talking about what I enjoy doing the most and what I think will be my favorite when it's a bit more fleshed out, when bounty hunting 2.0 comes in, that for sure. The Helix shrinks the green zone, so add a device to increase it. Yeah, I think it's the Surge and the, what was the other one? Surge and something else increases that green zone, right? No, not the Surge, it's the let me pull up my notepad, because I do have an entire document I put together for this, because I was doing some research, because I don't know enough about it to know what's really good. And I was like, look, save myself a bit of time. I'll look at advice and then I'll do my own testing as well. But what is it? It is the Riga C3. Grab a Riga C3 and that increases that green zone. There you go. Shout out Loud Guns, by the way. What a man. Loud Guns makes really, really good Star Citizen tutorials. Also just a really nice person all round. Posture check. I'm Dark Vader. I am so sorry that I missed that posture check. I didn't. There we go. There's a stretch. Stretch to the side. Stretch to this side. And there we go. Thank you. I didn't see that on Twitch. My apologies, my friend. Hotfix up at this time. Oh, what is it just dropped? Oh, mining. Can we do org mining event? Prospectors and moles? Abso-freaking-lutely. That would be amazing. Are you in the Discord, Overrun? Because your name in the Discord, I'm assuming, isn't Overrun Events, because I don't think I've seen that name in the Discord. But if you're not, yeah, jump in Discord. We'll do like a mining evening. And that goes for anyone, by the way. Anyone that wants to join either !Discord if you're on Twitch or if you're on YouTube. Or actually, it's in the links below as well. The Fifth Sun Discord is the one you want. And on YouTube, it's the only one that's available. Come on in. But yeah, we should absolutely do like an org mining evening. That'd be great fun. All right, down to Tisa. Can I close my cargo yet? No. I always forget there's veto on the Connie, isn't there? Just opens those little fan blades on the side there. Really cool design. The Constellation ship trailer might still be one of the coolest ship trailers of all time. Do you guys remember that? With they're doing exploration and they land and there's little aliens on the planet. I mean, they really sold us a dream with the Constellation advert, right? They really sold us a dream. Like going and finding a new species on a planet that you find out had oxygen and stuff. We are nowhere near that ever happening in the game, unfortunately. Which is a huge shame. But, yeah. That was still the coolest advert. Already selected. I haven't got a route. Invalid target to Lawville. Okay. Oh no, there we go. I had it on the wrong thing. There we go. There we go. There's no route plotted. Okay. Oh, the sun's on the other, not the sun, is it? The sun's on the other side of the planet. Or the star, I should say. So I cannot see. Right, can't jump to Lawville apparently. Let me try that again. We did the OLPs a few times. Oh, of course. Yeah, got you. Nighthawk. Yes, of course. Hello, mate. Sorry, I didn't know your YouTube name was over on events. I apologize. Yes, okay. Yes, we absolutely should. Let's pick. I know Ash also loves mining, so we should do. I don't have a mole. Do you have a mole? Someone in the org will have a mole. We'll get together. Like we'll do like an event, maybe like next Thursday. Make it like a live event, so we can live stream. I'm sure Ash will be live as well, and we can all do that. That'd be a good laugh. Hotfix went up last night and doesn't fix the whole issue. Brilliant. Thanks, Rhino. Rhino is essentially my CIG information person. Like, if I need info, I can rely on Rhino to know it. Because I get notifications, but I haven't checked any of them this morning. I need to go grab a Reclaimer upgraded to... Oh, yeah, nice. Reclaimer's good. Reclaimer is very good. But also not melting the ship upgraded too. Oh. Wait, what? What did you upgrade to? I need to re-grab... Oh, you need to re-grab the Reclaimer. Yeah. You upgraded it, but you want to get it and not melt the ship. Got you, right. I'm on the same page. Helps if I just read. Yeah, no, nice. I love the Reclaimer. It's the only salvage ship I'm remotely interested in. Like, the Vulture, for me, just doesn't do it. Salvage gameplay in general just doesn't really do it for me. I know it's similar to mining, but mining is so much more fleshed out. I'm sure salvage will get better as time goes on. I'm sure they'll do more with it, but right now I find it a bit of a snooze fest. But the Reclaimers are great because it's a crew, you're with your friends and someone's just emptying the hoppers and then all that. I find it more enjoyable as a crew. Whereas I think would mole mining be less interesting than a Reclaimer crew? Probably. I've only ever been in the mole once with a crew. Reclaimer is life. When leaving the LEO, you have to warp to the planet, then to the destination. Sometimes, Dan, it works though. You're right. Usually you have to fly away, then go to like Hurston before you can go to Lawville. Usually. Occasionally, you can go straight to Lawville. So I don't know what is the actual intended method. I don't know which one's the bug. But yeah, no, you're right. You are correct. Okay. Extra large hangar, baby. I don't even know what ship that's for. It'd be for my Odyssey in the pledge store, but I don't know what ship it's for that I have. Oh, the Polaris. Yeah. I think I have a Polaris as a loaner for something. I actually don't know what the Polaris is for. I'm entering the safe zone. I can actually bring up the my atlas as well whilst we're here. Oh, that's medical. That's cargo. There we go. God. The Constellation Taurus could do with a tractor beam, couldn't it? I think. Got a multi-crew the Reclaimer? Yeah. Yeah, I agree. The Reclaimer is like crazy fun. We should all jump on that as well at some point. It's so much fun. Have you got your pledge in for Galaxy for the refinery mod? I haven't. I actually don't have a Galaxy. Or a refinery module. I don't have any of that. I'm not a big Galaxy fan. I don't know what it is about the Galaxy, but it doesn't, again, it's like the Vulture. I know it's a good ship. I understand why people love it and they're excited for it. It just doesn't do it for me. But maybe it should. Maybe it should. I think it's going to get a price hike when it comes out, almost certainly. Because it's relatively not, it's not actually that expensive at the moment, right? Galaxy's a jack of all trades. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, it depends on the module you have, right? That's why. Whereas the Odyssey is a bit more stuck in the way... What I love about the Odyssey is it is the only ship right now that we know of that technically you could live on. GFA doesn't like space Doritos? Confirmed. Confirmed. I love normal Doritos, but just not space Doritos. It's the only ship that we currently know of that you can live on and never, ever, ever have to return to a planet or space station ever. Because it's the only ship that currently can mine its own fuel. You can mine your own fuel, so you never have to go somewhere for fuel. I know technically you can get the fuel from a Starfarer, right? But realistically, like, the Odyssey, you don't have to communicate with another human. You can just live forever. You can find food on planets that's already in the game. You can already get berries from trees in Microtech. Same for drinks, I guess. Maybe not, actually. Maybe they need to add, like, drinking out of a lake. But yeah, like, it's the only ship you can do that on. And I kind of like that. If you're going to talk about, like, having your own home from home, it is the Odyssey. So that's why I love that. But yeah, I think the Galaxy will be good. It's just not quite for me, I don't think. The Ironclad, on the other hand, is very, very cool. I don't own one of those either. I've got a lot of friends with Ironclads. I like to try and get ships that are different from what my friends have, so that we don't all have the same thing when we play game sessions, because otherwise you're saying, oh, shall we take my Perseus or your Perseus? Oh, well, don't worry, there's another 500 people in the org that have Perseuses, so we've all got a Perseus. Let's all take one Perseus each. That is what's going to happen at IE, by the way. I think the Perseus might be the most owned ship ever. I don't know anyone that doesn't own a Perseus. And I don't like that. But I have one. I absolutely have one. I have two Polaris because one is a Polaris loaner. A Perseus loaner. Oh, that's where I've got it from. It's the Perseus loaner. That's why I've got a Polaris. I don't know where the other one's from then. But there we go. Rhino's got a Perseus. Everyone has a freaking Perseus. Modules make it jack of all trades. Yeah, for sure. The Taurus has a... Mako, what are you talking about? The Taurus does not have a tractor beam. Where? Where does the Taurus have a tractor beam? According to the loaner matrix, the Odyssey has a loaner for a Carrack and a core. Strange. Have a great stream. I watched the org event. 07 everyone, don't forget to smash the like button and subscribe to the channel. Thank you very much, Overrun or Nighthawk. Appreciate you, buddy. Enjoy the rest of your Saturday. The underside turret is a tractor beam. No freaking shot. I've had this ship for a long time and I've never ever done that. Why am I so freaking useless? Hang on. Are we for real? What, Rhino? Are you saying, oh my god, because I'm so dumb and didn't realise there was a tractor beam? Or is it... It's one of the best ship tractor... Don't tell me this. I know the cargo's on there, chat. I know I need to go and send it down. But now I'm angry that I didn't know this was... This is a tractor beam. I've never used this. Why did no one mention it? We've been running cargo on this for ages. Oh, God. Oh, come on. And you can even get... It's the standard for ship tractor beams. Better than the mole? The mole has a good tractor beam. I would die on that hill. God damn it, that's really good. We're getting rid of it anyway now. We're going to go and get a raft. No, better than the raft. Why did I say mole? God, you've got me all shook up. Oh. All right, let me go grab the raft. Now you know. Thank you, chat. You've educated me. How did I not know that? It's because I only ever run that ship solo. I've never ever run the Taurus with another person, so I've had no reason to try and get into a turret. And I've just never researched what the Taurus has. Should have never been in my wheelhouse of, oh, let's check. It's really dark in my hangar. Maybe I need to turn my gamma up. I have changed over to the Vulkan renderer recently, and I do feel like that has made things darker. I don't know if I'm like going crazy, but does that feel better for you guys? That feels miles better for me. It really felt dark over it. I don't know if the Vulkan renderer makes the game darker, but it definitely felt like it. Anyway, we'll keep it on 45 on the gamma because I don't know what's going on there. All right, let's send this down. Until I'm forced to use Vulkan, I'm sticking to DX11. I chose to use Vulkan. I've tried both. I like DX11. I heard there was a good performance increase on Vulkan on the last patch or something, so I chose to use it. And I also want to test it out. It's been really good. Like, I didn't even know I was on it, for example. But I will say, performance right now feels worse. And what am I... I've got 37, 38 FPS. I never have FPS that low. It could be because I'm streaming, or it could be because we're using Vulkan. I mean, we can test it. We've got 40 FPS. We could leave and rejoin. Why don't you want to use Vulkan? You know about the shielded cargo space in the back of the Taurus, yeah? Huh? Vulkan performance will only really affect low NPCs. It will be very minor performance games for high NPCs. I don't know, mate. I heard it was good. That's why I'm using it. But I don't know. I'll probably arguably like to try it again because I'm definitely feeling a lower performance right now than usual. I'm running a 5080 and an i9 4900K, 128 gigs of DDR5 RAM at 6000 megahertz, and I'm running it off of an NVMe. It should be pretty good. I know the i9 isn't like the top of the line anymore. I know there's better gaming CPUs out there. Obviously the Core Ultras are good for Intel, and then there's some AMD ones that are really good, like the 7300XD, I think it is, or whatever one. I can't remember them. There's so many numbers and letters in these things these days. I don't know. But yeah, anyway, one of them. You all know what I'm talking about. But a 4900K is a very good CPU. It shouldn't be causing me any issues performance-wise. So I'm having a feeling that maybe the Vulkan is the cause of it because... Or the server. But yeah. Let's go and get the raft and then we'll reboot into DirectX 11. And see. Also, Vulkan is not particularly implemented. DX is full implementation. Yeah, I know. It's in beta. But people are using it, mate. I'm not complaining. But, I mean, I am quite literally complaining at the moment. 5800, 364 gigs RAM, RTX 3060, and you have very good performance. Yeah, fair, mate. I don't know. Could be something else. It's probably the fact that I'm streaming off of one computer at the same time in 4K. I am running 4K as well. I don't know. The little cargo space at the back of the Taurus where the snub ship should be is supposed to be shielded so it can't be scanned. Not in the game for now, though. That's really cool. That's sick. I've heard about the shielded cargo space. I didn't realise that's what it meant. That is really cool. I like that. Is the space there now? Does the Taurus not have a Merlin? Right, let's get ourselves a raft. They need to add a search functionality to this. I know you can just go by this, but why is there no raft? Oh, there is. Barsh. Cool. We have now purchased ourselves a raft. For the time being. The whole sea's still not working. Which is really annoying because all I want to do is run whole sea missions. And I can't. Yeah, nice smuggling. It doesn't have a snub ship in lieu of more cargo. Oh, okay. That's really cool. I actually didn't know that. Let's just going to reboot the game really quick, chat. And into DX11. And then we'll... Should be quick. Should be relatively fast. Bosh, already back in. Dunzo. Yeah, cool. Cool. What's the time? 4 o'clock. I'll probably be live until 5, so another hour. And then I need to take my dog out for a walk, grab some food, and then probably play some Battlefield. I need to do these missions, right? I need to do these datapad missions. I want to get at least like phase 1 done on both, and then phase 2 and 3 on one of them. I just haven't got round to putting loads of time into it. I did a bit last night, Thursday night, and I did a bit on a couple of days before that, so I need to do some more. Stream looking crazy sharp on a 65-inch TV. That's what we like to hear. How you doing, Ash? Yeah, man. 4K streaming. Gotta love it on YouTube. The chat delay is annoying, though. I hope they can figure out a way to get around that, but I think until technology advances with like taking that much bitrate and that resolution to then spit back out to a live audience, I think the technology might just not be there, or the server performance, like the bandwidth. But I'm sure someday YouTube will roll it out, and I'm ready for it. But I prefer quality. If you want quick chat, you go to Twitch. If you want to lurk, whack you on the TV and just enjoy the content, then you go, because that's more like a YouTube video, right? Like you watch a YouTube video less than... Anyway, I digress. But yeah, you know what I'm saying. Oh, and we've hanger spawns. That is beautiful stuff. Okay, what's performance like now? So I was getting 38 before on Vulcan. I'm now getting 50, 51, 53. I mean, it could be a different server, but this is the exact same location. I'm now back up to 60, 56. So maybe Vulcan isn't very performant for me on my setup for whatever reason. DX11 seems to be much smoother. So that's great that I've spent the whole stream on Vulcan. It's always good when your dang frame rate is going out to an audience and it's terrible. But anyway, there we go, fixed. So yeah, Vulcan isn't always good, apparently. Unless, again, it could have been the server, potentially. I won't just blame Vulcan. YouTube for watch later content. Yeah, like it is really like whatever you like, right? Like some people love to just sit on YouTube, whack it up on a TV. Not everyone likes to chat on streams. But if you want to talk to me, you're probably better doing it on Twitch because it's quicker response. But if you want to watch and just enjoy, like, YouTube is absolutely the place to be because it's 4K and it looks amazing. So I don't mind it. It's I kind of like having that as an option because then you have a reason to pick a platform, I suppose. But yeah, I know a lot of people get annoyed about the YouTube delay because it's about 20 seconds. I don't see your message for about 20 seconds. Oh, sorry, you know, you don't see my response for 20 seconds. And that does kind of suck. Yeah, best workhorse in the game for the price, 100% Jackal. 4K is amazing if you're watching in 4K. Most don't matter. I don't watch hard in 2K. I think you'll be surprised. I think everyone that watches YouTube whacks it on 4K quality, even if they're even if they're not on a 4K monitor. You got to remember as well, most YouTube content is consumed on mobile and on TV. TV and mobile is the two biggest consumptions for YouTube content, statistically, higher than PCs. So actually, you'll find a lot of people have 4K televisions, and most phones now are 4K screens. So yeah, you'll find a lot of people watching 4K. But it's just nice to have the option. My phone is 4K though. Yeah, exactly, right? It's all good. At least you read chat. Oh, always read chat. There's no point of being live if you're not going to read chat. Like, if you're recording a YouTube video, then it's obviously then you don't want to read chat because people watching it after the fact don't want to listen to what you're talking to chat about. Unless it's like Salty Mike doing a reaction, then it's a bit different. You can kind of communicate with chat then. But if you're just like, I won't actually put a paint on. If you're playing the game on a YouTube video, it's probably not good to be on like to be reading chat. But yeah, if you're live, always read chat. It's literally the whole point of being live. If there's no one to talk to, there's almost no point doing anything live. Oh, I don't have my liveries. I lost them when I... Oh no. I melted my raft on the pledge store, but I had skin paints attached to it. Oh, I'm going to have to melt those and rebuy them on. I won't bother that now, obviously. We'll do that. We'll do that another time. Okay, raft me up, baby.
Your vehicle, please visit us again.
Ooh, the blob screen. The blob screen? Slow response isn't too bad. Gives me time to make tea, have a shower, walk the cat, and then be back on the sofa. Yeah, send a message, and then go about your day, and at some point, you'll get a response on YouTube. Oh, VLM screen being a blob. Okay. Yeah. It winds me up. It winds me up. On here, you mean the loadout manager? Yeah, there's always problems there. Okay, so far we've lost 3 million. so far it's been a really good stream. Last stream we lost 2 million. Granted, we have gained a raft, so that's worth it. Last stream was because the whole sea bugged out and I lost all my commodities, and that was like 1.7 million or something stupid. Okay, we've got to load this, haven't we? So what I'm going to do... I'm not going to bother flying it over because by the time I get in there, blah, 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 it takes longer. I'm going to go pull up the Atlas. And then we'll load the raft. Because I don't think there's any cargo missions that are exactly 194. So I should have space for an Atlas. And stacking missions almost never work out to be 194 because of the 8 SCU. So, yeah, let's do that. What does it fall under? Is it other? Oh, I've got so much stuff here and you can't search. Vehicles, there we go. What menu does the Atlas appear under usually? Let me make sure it's here.
Welcome to the ASOP vehicle retrieval system.
YouTube seems more stable, but the delay's annoying. Yeah, I get it. I do get it. Flying over is way faster. Yeah, it would be, I think, if I'd already booted the ship up and I didn't have to come and pull up the Atlas and stuff. But for the sake of what I needed to do anyway, I thought I'd just do this. But yeah, you're right. It's going to take me ages to load that thing. Well, I've got 2 minutes on that. Let's fly it over. Yeah, you're right. You're right. I was wrong. Let me fly it over and we'll grab a mission. Whilst that's coming up anyway. Got to call it in first. Yeah, I got you. I'm with you. Shoot it at the top left. Okay. When you claim the Atlas, you can instantly get it, get in the FE. When you claim the Atlas, you can instantly get it in the FE. Freight elevator. Yeah. Okay, got you. Mate, I was trying to figure out what you meant by FE. Literally, what else would you have meant? Okay. Lower deck. Nice deck. Man, this cough just will not leave me. Very rude. So we need to run. So we were saying Everest to Tisa and Tisa to Everest is the best loop, right? That people have been doing. Backing on up, backing on. Man, the raft is great. Oh my god, forgot I didn't have couple mode on. I was decoupled going at 1,000,000 miles an hour. Right, we'll leave shields on, we'll turn off engines. And we will go and pull up some cargo. Ash, did you go to MCM? That was this weekend, wasn't it? I saw people talk about it. At least I think I did. Maybe I've made that up. Is it weird that I look at the camera when I talk to chat, by the way? Is that really strange? My chat is on like a teleprompter screen thing. That's why I'm not looking down the barrel of the lens when I talk to you on purpose. This is not to be strange. Okay. Supply grade, here we go. The best loop I found was at Port Tresla. You can take 4 missions from the station to a couple of distribution centres on the planet, and it's pretty decent. Okay. Port Tresla. A while ago. Okay. Thanks for confirming that, because they probably have changed it. Well, let's go. We've got to go Tisa Spaceport. Tisa Spaceport. Tisa Spaceport? Does that sound like Korg from Marvel? Tisa Spaceport to Everest. So that's a nice easy run. Is there anything else from Tisa to Everest? That's back. Someone just ate absolute shit out there. Did you hear that? Just a random explosion. I'll tell you what, I said I'm not going to stack them, and I think I'm going to stick to it. Unless I can find a small mission here that's going from Tisa up to Everest. I'm not going to bother. I mean, they should be. I'm pretty sure that's quite common. So what gets the most rep? Does anyone know what? I wish it just told you the rep. I wish it said this would get you 100 rep. Something like that. I guess that's not the point. I guess it's not the point of Star Citizen and the way the game is built. But part of me does think it would be nice. But maybe a bit too arcadey. But it is an MMO. I'm so on the fence with it. I would like to know what rep I was getting, because it really winds me up. Or at least like an actual figure on the tracker. Like on here. Rather than it just showing like that, oh, I'm nearly finished junior. Like if there was an actual number tied to it, that would be probably better. Always take the level of rep you are to get the most. My best run with a raft remains a 500k loop between Area 18 and Bashini. Takes about 15 minutes. Ash, tell me your ways, man. Higher rank gets more rep, so member. Okay. So when I get more rep for doing any member missions. Okay. I mean, that makes sense, right? Right, let's just run these ones. I've got drugs in there. No, they're not mine, officer. They're not mine, officer. I'm holding them for a friend. I'm holding them for a friend. I know nothing about what you just saw. Nothing. Oh no, where's the Atlas? Is it merged or is it... There was a little corridor down here for it. Nice. I mean, the feet are in the ground, but nice. That was very risky of me. I should have tractor beamed it out before getting in it. I like to live life on the edge. I still wish we had jetpacks on this version of the Atlas. I get that the Geode has it, and I get why the standard ITT doesn't have it, because probably shouldn't have it on a one that's got weapons on it, because it makes it a bit too powerful. You have jetpacks flying around shooting and stuff. But the cargo one should have it. It would be so good if you could just jetpack across. But then I guess, does it open up the problem of someone trying to tractor beam something whilst jetpacking? And is that going to just cause absolute nightmares for the server? Probably. Probably. Come on, do your job. There we go. When you get the member, the quickest rep build to the next stage is single member missions from Magnus to Everest, set spawn and Magnus for fast travel. Okay. Okay. I can't wait to forget that immediately. The quickest rep build next stage is single member missions from... Okay. Magnus to Everest. Got you. Thank you, Ash. I will... Yeah, I'll be running those. I just want to get to experience for the whole sea. I'm kind of preparing for when they fix it. If they fix it, I'm sure they will. Man, the Atlas just kind of sucks a little bit, man. Just that's where I want it to go. No, it won't that time. It is so much quicker, isn't it? You can attach this, by the way, in case you didn't know. You won't see a little thing appear on the cargo grid, but if you just let it go near it, it does attach. And there we go. A little Atlas upside down on the cargo grid. Beautiful stuff. Alrighty then. I have had that elevator bug out on me many a time, which is always concerning. It worked, okay. I was going to say, there is such a delay in pressing the elevator buttons on the raft sometimes. You press them and you're genuinely waiting at least 2 to 3 business days before you get a reply from the server, and it's always concerning. Okay. Right, power on. Like everything into engines. I'm in SCM mode and nothing's in shields. Okay, it is. It's just bugged. I just couldn't see what's... Okay, the whole thing's bugged. Okay, fine. 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 Whatever. Whatever. I give up trying to figure that out. Alright, we're working, we're flying, we're moving. We're requesting takeoff and we're heading up to Everest Harbour. And then we'll see if we can do this loop that Ash has mentioned. Did I hear Battlefield 6 soon? Yeah, so I think my plan is... Oh, that's nice. Oh, bless her. My girlfriend just came home and without saying a word took the dog out for a walk so I can stream a bit longer, which is very nice of her. Yeah, my plan is to come off, relax for a bit. I think I'm going to watch the boxing this evening. And then, yeah, some late night Battlefield. Like, I might jump on at like 10 or 11 p.m. and just play until the early hours of the morning, like 2, 3 in the morning. Standard Saturday stuff. I'm so glad I don't have to take the dog out for a walk. That is a beautiful, that's a beautiful thing. We take him out twice a day, and I took him out this morning at 7 a.m. And I don't mind the morning walks, but the evening walks always suck more because more people are around, and then you have to deal with dog interactions. You know, when you have to say hello to other people, which that's fine, but then my dog wants to play with every other dog he sees, so I have to then try and stop him from running up to, because you shouldn't let your dog just run up to any other dog. Like, you don't know, poor old Benny's been attacked so many times, so I always keep him away from other dogs unless I can kind of tell they're friendly, because you can kind of tell by their demeanor. And then if the other owner's like, oh, can they say hello, I'm like, yeah, but I'm always got an eye on the other dog. So yeah, morning walks are fine, but evening walks. Oh my god, I just got buzzed. Is that someone I know? I don't know. I'm assuming that's someone I know, because I just got buzzed. Right, took off my freaking hair, whatever hair's left. Just got scalped. Unless they were trying to ram me and they missed. It could be one of the two. Where are we going again? I can't put on cruise control. We're going to this. We're going to Everest, aren't we? Anyway, usually you can see it. Where is it? There it is. I mean, there's a massive mission marker on it. God, I'm dumb. When you get to remember the quickest way. Okay, yeah. Google AI has given me some numerical numbers for rep and contracts for hauling missions. Okay, let's hear it, Rhino. Let's hear what AI has said we should be doing for max rep. I'm keen to hear it. I'm keen to hear what AI thinks. I mean, to be fair, that is the kind of use case that AI is good for if it's like up to date, because it can pull it from YouTube videos and from like articles on Reddit, I guess. Articles. Shit posts on Reddit. So kind of, you do kind of get a good idea of what's what with AI for that purpose. But I mean, AI is notoriously terrible at giving accurate information. Oh my god, I nearly hit that, whatever that is. What is that, a turret? I always forget how much your cargo weight makes a difference. The second you're fully loaded, it's like flying through treacle. Oh my god, the raft never felt like this. Did they update how much the weight affects ships? Because the raft, oh no, my cruise control is working. Remember that time way back when I said cruise control wasn't working? It was, and that's why I couldn't fly the ship. It was always max forward. God, this is why, chat, this is why I make videos more than I stream, because I cut all this out. I cut all this out. You never would have seen that. Alright. Alright, let's tractor beam it in. Oh god. Sounds good to me. Shall I hop and share missions again? Classic MMO boosting. If you want, mate. If you're not doing anything. I'm only going to be on for like another 45 mins. I don't know why I abbreviated minutes there. You're welcome. Yeah, I'm not going to be on for like another like hour or two, anything like that. Just 45 more minutes probably. So, completely your choice, my man. It's for earlier patches. Oh, okay. Change to SCM for better flight when going slower. Yeah. No, I know that. I'm trying to get there quick, but I didn't realize my cruise control was still on. On the whole sea, it takes hundreds of. Yeah, I know, Jeremy. My goodness, flying the whole sea for the first time, which was very recently for me. I've been in the whole sea plenty of times. I've never flown it myself and run cargo in it until like literally last week. And I love it. It's amazing. But there was a learning curve to realize, oh, this thing doesn't stop when it's empty. It really doesn't stop when it's full. And that's the whole sea. I cannot fathom what flight is going to feel like in the whole D and the whole E. 90,000 SCU of cargo. That thing is going to move. Well, they might have to change the whole sea mechanics to make the whole E make sense, because if it flies like the whole sea, I know the boosters will be bigger, so then it's like thrust to weight ratio or whatever, but it's going to move like a space station with cargo attached. You might as well just get in Port Olisar and fly it, because that's what the whole E is going to feel like. Yeah. Like, time to profit, right? If you think about it, I mean, it's still going to be more, isn't it? But time to profit, 90,000 SUs, a lot. But it's probably going to take you like an hour to fly from one place to another because of how slow it will move. You might have a top speed of like, well, it would still be terminal velocity in space, right? But it'll take you a lot longer to get there and a lot longer to slow down. It's like when humans in real life have to fly to Mars or whatever. I know we don't right now, but I mean, when we send probes and whatnot. Well, when we send probes and stuff, actually, we don't have to slow down as much. But if we were sending humans, we'd have to start decelerating like a month in advance or something stupid, or like a week in advance just to slow down in time without killing everyone on board. So that's what I imagine the whole C is going to be, or the whole E is going to be like. You're going to have to start to decelerate 1 megameter away. Megameter? Is that what does MM stand for in this? Megameters? And GM is gigameters, I think. So yeah, it sounds stupid when you say it out loud. Now I think about it. You can't share higher level haul emissions with someone. Yeah, I know. Ash is running the smaller missions, but like loads of them. My whole sea has a bumper sticker that says stops for no one. I believe it. I genuinely believe it. Do you also love, by the way, I know I keep going on about how stupid I am. Do you also love how I spent time loading the Atlas to then just use the tractor beam instead and waste cargo space? I think that is a personal, that's an achievement to be that dumb. I'm really good at being stupid. Nice. Flip and burn, yeah, the old flip and burn. I did do that. I did that when I was flying the whole sea on the last stream, and I almost wiped out an entire family on a freaking on a like 890. Like in real life, the bigger vehicle, the slower. Yeah. Oh yeah. No, I'm not saying it's not realistic, Ryan. I'm just saying, in terms of how it operates right now, the whole sea is so slow to stop. The whole E is going to be 5 times that. No, what am I talking about? It's going to be 20 times that. You're going from 4,000 to 90,000. It's going to be 22 times the amount of the whole sea. So you would imagine it's going to take a freaking long time to stop. So yeah, I'm just thinking like, I'm excited for it. Oh, by the way, don't fly so fast. Yeah, I know. You got to slow down. Take it easy, right? If anyone's got a whole sea, I would highly recommend during IAE or whenever the whole E and whole D go on sale, I would highly recommend, if you want to put more money into Star Citizen, I'm not saying spend your money on the game, but if you're going to put money into the game anyway, I would highly recommend CCUing to the bigger ones, because you don't have to apply the CCU, just have it in your hangar, because they are going to go up in price so much. When Nyx comes out, which is next month, I think within the next 12 months, we're going to be getting the whole D at least, and maybe the whole E potentially. But they're going to jump up in value. I think all of them will. I think the whole C... Oh, no, they can't really because it's a release ship, can't they? The whole D and E are going to go up in value, almost certainly. I think the whole E will probably be the first ship that goes on sale that's over 1,000. Because so far, I think the Polaris is the most expensive at 950. That's on sale regularly. I'm not... Forget Idris and stuff because they're like limited hulls, right? But I think the whole E... Unless they go for... Unless... Is the Hully a limited hull like the Idris? I don't think it is. Sorry, I don't know. I'm just speculating. It's going to be fun tractor beam loading 144, 32. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I don't like that. I don't want to be loading 144 boxes. That's when I'm out. If I have to manually load 144 boxes, I mean, if you're with a crew, it's all right. But if you're on your own, yeah, I'm out of that loop. I'm gone. Right, rep. Sorry, I couldn't think straight. Where do I want to go? Man, that didn't get us anywhere. That moved us like a millimeter. That's why I want to see the numbers. I hate these little sliders. Give me a number. I am 800 out of 2,000, whatever. These little sliders are useless because I feel like I didn't move from that mission. Right, so now we're at Everest. Ash is saying going to Area 18 is the most beneficial gameplay loop for the cargo running. When you're running for this, right? Because the whole sea's broken. We've just accepted that. We can't do both of these because even though mathematically it fits onto the whole sea, I can guarantee you it actually will not fit onto the whole sea because of the 8 SCU boxes. You can't stack them underneath each other, so you can only get, I think, what is it? I did work this out the other day. 1, 2, 3. So it's rows of 4, and I think it's 5 rows of 4. No, 6 rows of 4, isn't it? I think it's a row of 4. And then I think you can fit 6. And I think I worked it out that it didn't add up. Oh, I can't remember. Whatever. The whole E is... Oh, it's limited. Right, okay. Yeah, maybe not then. But yeah, definitely get the whole D. 750 Warbond. I'm telling you that's going to be over 1,000 when it comes out. The whole E will be over $1,000 when it comes out. 100%. But I think the whole D is probably worth the CCU because I think it's only like... Well, the whole C's 550 because that got a price hike. So if you've already got 550, I think the whole D's what, 6 something? 650 maybe? I think it's worth that because that is going to jump up. I think the whole D will be 750 on when it gets released. And then the whole E will be either 950 or $1,000. I got the whole D in buyback. Nice. Worth. Okay. I mean, obviously, in my opinion, I'm not saying spend money on the game. I'm lost, guys. I don't know what to do. I feel like I'm not moving anywhere with these missions. 91 of 10. I guess the more money, the more rep. Surely that makes sense. So look for something that goes from Everest that's running a decent rep. Okay. 80k. Take from Everest to Tisa. And then I guess we just stack the missions and we come back again. Track and share for Ash. More money, more rep is not how it works. Brilliant. Fantastic. Well, why not? Oh. I am in the right place. Just take missions of your highest rep. What do you mean? Oh, yeah. Wait. Yeah, I am. They said this is a junior mission. This is a junior mission, and I'm a junior. Hopefully that doesn't bug. I'm not sure about rep. I think it's just based on the rank. Yeah. I don't know, mate. I don't know, Renid. Nothing really makes sense. If you're a junior, then only do junior. Makes money. Money makes no difference. I know, but yeah. Look, I've said it a billion times. I just wish I knew what rep I was getting, because I could be wasting time. Time is money. Oh, I've gotten in the wrong seat, man. I can't multitask. I'm actually a terrible streamer. I'm awful. I can't think. What I meant to do there is go to the tractor beam. Instead, I got into the pilot seat. All right, here we go. Enter remote turret. Stims. I do wish there was a bit more like visible lore to this kind of stuff. Like the missions that you run would be really cool if you could kind of visibly see a difference. So if it was like the respawns at Tisa or at Lorville, or the medical facilities at Lorville genuinely had a low stock of med pens or whatever. So by doing these missions where you're getting stims over from A to B, actually made a difference. We kind of just have to pretend, but it'd be really cool if you went into the shop and it said like you want to buy a med pen, there's 3 in stock, and then someone runs one of these missions and suddenly there's 103 in stock or whatever, you know. It would just be really cool to see a difference, and then the players are directly impacting what's available at locations, which I think would be cool. I mean, obviously that means that you could probably balk it, because you could just buy every med pen at a station to then deplete their thing to then create the mission. But then you've wasted the money to buy them all, so you're kind of spending money to make money. But yeah, it'd be nice to see. I don't know how viable that is. Is that what Quant is kind of going to be when it eventually makes into the game in 2030? That's why Microtech missions, when you get them, are the best. You can get 6 missions and you only have to drop off 3 locations. What ship would you take with that, Renid? So if you're getting 6 missions at Microtech, what ship are you fitting 6 missions worth of cargo on? Because there's like 100. I guess you could do it on a. I guess I could do it on a Carrack. I guess I could try taking it a Carrack. It's not a lot of cargo. If it was 6 missions, it would be 600, wouldn't it, or something? Or like just under 500? Or are we talking about the small missions that are like six boxes? Because like every mission I've done are like 87 SCU. Or like 91 SCU. Or this one's 103 SCU. So 6 missions is a hell of a lot. Or are we talking the non-supply grade missions? The ones that are like 6 SCU. Alright. I think... Are we good? Because you can do small grade, but I don't think there's... Are there junior rank small grade missions? I'll have a look. Whee! Now we play the waiting game. So it's member rank and it's 115 SU total. Oh, okay, member rank. Got you. Okay, so that's my next rank. I'm a junior at the moment. Just a little baby, but not far off. I've nearly got through junior. Well, I say not far off. Back to me complaining. I don't know. Who knows? I don't know what rep level this is. I wonder what my highest level is. I'm only an applicant on Headhunters, Foxwell. It probably would be... I don't actually know what it would be. Bounty Hunters, I'm up there. I'm in the senior ranks for Bounty Hunters, but... yeah, Bounty Hunters is my highest. Nearly a veteran. And then a guild steward. I do want to max that out in this patch before they wipe it. I found bounty hunting to be like my weirdly my chilled out gameplay loop. I find it less, I don't know, less strenuous than any other gameplay loop because I don't really have to focus that much if I'm just running bounty hunting. I can put on like a, to be fair, it's the same as anything. I can put on a movie and run cargo. But bounty hunting's pretty easy, especially if it's PvE. Obviously, that's depending on the ship you have available. Alright, we are fully loaded. Got to remember that. Can I jump? I've got to jump to planet. No, I don't. It's just not giving me the track. Okay. No dramas. I mean, I could actually fly down to Lawville from here. It wouldn't take me long. I'm already cruising for... but slowing down is going to be rough. I don't want to go to there. I want to go to here, please. Okay. Hey, what's up, Default? How are we? Sorry, I only just saw the message. All 6 contracts will have pick up a Port Tresla, drop off at NB Spaceport. Okay. Pick up a Port Tresla, drop off at those locations. Got you. Alright. I will take a look as soon as I become a member. I'm currently still, as I say, still a junior. Lawville is one of the coolest locations, if not the coolest. I like this and I like Orison. I'm not a huge fan of Area 18. I think Area 18 is cool, but it's probably my least favourite location. New Babbage is really nice, but it's too clean. Lawville is probably my favourite, and then I love Orison because of I love the city and the clouds and the sky bar. Just the whole like colour scape of Orison is cool. Although I just don't understand where like anyone's living. There's not a lot of like, I know there's like aerial bases, but there should be the aerial city around Orison should be huge. I know it's big, but it should be a lot bigger, I think, anyway. But maybe they'll do some updates when they do the Genesis stuff and Star Architect. Maybe with some of those things, the locations might change a bit. Trainee to rookie. -1 missions. Rookie to junior. For 4 missions. Wait, what are we talking about? That's an AI guesstimate. Oh my god. 1 mission to get trainee to rookie. 10 missions to get junior to member is a joke. There's absolutely no way it's as little as that. I mean, I've done 3 so far, member ones, and my little bar is like not moved at all. So My progression bar. I still need to do Red Wind rep, but I'm spoiled by the whole sea. Yeah, the whole sea. One of those ships that when it's working is just so enjoyable to run. It's just a shame that right now it is absolutely not working, which is a huge shame. And I would say it's working for commodities because I've managed to do some, but honestly, it's not consistent enough to even risk it. As I lost 2 million last stream because of it. I've lost another couple of $100,000 running another test on it the other night because it worked and then suddenly it didn't work. Am I still in Vita? Was that why I'm sluggish as heck? No. Yeah, the whole sea's so broken right now, but apparently they know about it and that's all that matters, I suppose. Right. I reckon if you doubled those numbers, Rhino, it'd probably be somewhere accurate, maybe. I think the Microtech missions you have, you do like a dozen runs and that's your next rank. Okay. A dozen runs of those 6. I mean, yeah, I'll give them a go. There's been a few suggestions for the member cargo rank rep grind. I might just try all 3 and see what gets the bar up more, and then make a video about it to get some genuine like this is probably the best way to do it. But I think it's one of those things. I think there's just more than one way to skin the cat. I think they all work. They probably all give you a similar rep by the time you've done them, in regards to like these different tests that people have done. It's probably just like what you find less tedious. Like I don't hate moving boxes, but I'm not moving enough of them to get annoyed with it. If I had to move like double this amount, like during the freight elevator event, that was probably my limit of like how many boxes I was happy to move. But I guess we moved so many boxes in that couple of weeks, and because I didn't know they were going to extend it, I was struggling through the bugs. I was really just mudding through on those freight elevator bugs on that during that event. I managed to complete one of the one tier that I ended up doing because I got so sick of it way before they did the patch, and it was painful. It was so painful. I'm sure most people did that. I mean, I know some people that got to like did all 4 of them before they did the patch. I don't know how you have the mental fortitude to spend like 20 minutes flying somewhere to find something bugged and not working, or like 5 minutes even spending 5 minutes to just fly somewhere, land and go, right, that one's not working, cancel, retry. Oh no, that one's not working. I used to notification. I used to use a tape measure to see the rep gains I had, and 1/10 of an inch was 1 mission, so I could work out how many missions I needed. That's crazy. You shouldn't have to do that. They should just add a number to it. The size changed as I went up because bar was the same length. The size changed as I went up because the bar was the same length. Oh, I see what you mean. Oh, I don't know, mate. Just give me a number. None of these darn sliders, ambiguous sliders. The rep needed was more, so it was lower than 1/10 for the next rep. Oh, really? Okay. I don't know. We'll figure it out. It'll be alright. Don't worry about it. Right, let's go. I've started to edit in DaVinci Resolve. It is beautiful stuff. I'm going to get rid of all of my Premiere stuff other than Photoshop. Because I find like GIMP and stuff just rubbish in comparison to Photoshop. I think Photoshop actually offers so much more, but when it comes to editing, Premiere Pro really ain't it. Like, I've been using it for years and years and years, and it's now just got to the point where Adobe are charging extortionate amounts for the most basic stuff. I'm like, nah, I'm going DaVinci. It does everything, in my opinion, some things way better. Yeah. E. Thank you, Ash. Direct planetary. Right, let's see. Did that go up at all? Okay, that jumped quite a bit from that one mission, so that's not bad. If we do one more of those, we might actually be in with a chance. So that was 108 SCU. So all I did there was pick an expensive one with a lot of SCU. And that seemed to be a lot of rep. We jumped up quite a big bar there. Hang on, I think Ash is sharing me loads of stuff. Jesus, Ash, I think I just accepted about 20 missions. 7. Okay. Now I've got to try and remember what my one is. Okay. Hopefully those notifications don't get missed. Let me untrack anything. So it was supply grade. We need solid numbers like they do with the damn events. 100% agree. They just need to put numbers on the rep. I think they don't. I don't think they want to give out numbers for the missions, because then I guess some missions just will never be done because you're always going to pick the one with the most rep. You're not going to care about the different types, I guess, is maybe why they don't do it. And if they put a number on the rep page, you could easily work out what mission gave you what rep. So I do kind of get it, but I don't know. There needs to be a middle ground because it is so painful. Right. Tisa Spaceport 84. That's 76k. That was about the money. I accept that one. And if there's a better one, then we would do that. I think just avoid anything that's below, like, anything. Look for anything 70k and above is, I think, the rule of thumb. They're the one that seems to actually have a correlation. Like, this one's probably really good. 87k. Bagini to Port Tresla. Probably pretty good. That is the perfect one if you have a whole C to run. Although, obviously, it's a much smaller amount. But you could run that in the whole C easily and quickly. Right, we're just going to run this one. And be done with it. That number's changed. 102. I swear it said 87 on the mission. I feel like I'm losing my mind. I swear that said 87 on the actual contract. Supply grade. Right, no, I need to clarify in my head that I'm not going crazy. Okay, that says 102, right? That says 102 SCU on the screen right now. Let me go back 2 seconds on my stream to when I accepted it. I swear to the heavens, it said 87 when I took that. And I just want to prove that I'm not going absolutely nuts. Right. Here's my stream. Okay, let me bring it up so you can see it. Because I feel like I'm taking crazy pills. And maybe I just haven't slept enough. There's 2 of me on the screen. Don't worry about it. You're welcome. Let me go full screen. Right. Let me go back like literally 5 minutes. Where are we? To when I accepted this mission. So after this... Okay. I haven't accepted it yet. Right, here we go. That's about to happen. Magic is about to happen. I went down. It was 76k. Come on, stop talking, George. Just get to it, mate. Okay, it's this one here. Okay, let me go back a bit. No, not that one. This is not going to be worth... I'm going to be wrong, aren't I? This is not going to be worth my time. I'm so sure. It's there. 71k. Go down, George. Go down, GFA. Down to... Okay, maybe I didn't accept it there. I'm sorry. I need to find this out because I feel like I'm going crazy. Go down one more. Oh my god. I talk a lot, don't I? There we go. No, it's not it. There. 84. That is the mission I accepted. 84 SCU. Stims to Everest Harbour from Tisa. That is what I accepted. Look, you're going to watch me right now live. Go down and click accept. Bosh. I clicked accept. That was the mission I accepted. Okay. Go into the game. I knew I was not going crazy, man. This is such validation. Okay. Into the game. Look at the mission I've got, which is the one that I accepted, because none of these are the ones I accepted. They're both from Bajini. They're the one Ash is doing. 102. I said it once. I'll say it again. CIG cannot count. Nothing makes sense in this game. Okay. I'm so glad I'm streaming just so I could prove to myself that I'm not losing my mind. How does that happen? Oh, now I can't. They always get the last laugh. I can't click on my freight elevator. CIG always get the... There we go. They always get the last laugh. How did that happen? I accepted 84 and it went up to 102. Imagine if you had a ship that only had 84 SCU and you've then accepted the mission, you can't fit it and you have to cancel. And then you lose rep for abandoning. Abandoning it. For cancelling. God, I'm too tired. I actually can't get this, there we go. That would wind me right up. I knew it. That must have happened to me last stream, because I had something similar that happened to me last stream and I was so confused by that. Take a look at the 2 junior supply grade I shared. Same pickup, same drop off. The 2 junior you just shared. Supply grade. Oh, here. Oh, yeah. Bajini to Riker Memorial. Nice. Yeah, that's good money. Are you at Bajini doing it? Yeah, nice. Nice, Ash. Hey, what's up, Sempo? How are we, buddy? I want to prove that I'm not going nuts. A dangerous path to go down. Hey, but I was right. I was right. And that I'm very happy that I was right. Count the cargo. I bet it didn't give you 84 or 102. Okay. Okay, so these are 8 apiece. And that's 4. So go in. Go in. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Go in the hole. Go in the fucking hole. Oh, go suck a lemon. Right. I'm gonna throw this Atlas in the bin. Yeah, I'm gonna count it. So we had 4 8s. So we've got 32. Oh my god, I've nearly killed myself. Oh my god. 34, sorry, right? No, what am I talking about? Why can't I honestly, I said CIG can't math, and I can't math right now. Holy shit. 4 times 8. 8 plus 8 is 16. 16 plus 16 is 34. Right. It was 32. I was right the first time. Right, okay, everyone ignore me. So it's 32 for the first row. And there's 1, 2, 3 rows of 32. So 96. 96 plus... What is this? 4? So that's 100. And 2. It's 102. They got it right. It's fine. It's 102. That was painful. For everyone involved. Right. Let me... I'm going to take this up to the top. Come on. See what's going on. Just wait till you do the whole scene, the whole mission changes where you picked up, drop off somewhere else. Don't. I don't think I'll survive it. I don't think my blood pressure will survive it. Count the cargo. There we go. It was 102 Sempo. It was all good. How are you, by the way, buddy? It was all good. Just. I don't know how that happens, but it happens. But genuinely, if you were running, like, there's ships with 96 SEU cargo, or 86 or whatever. If you're running a ship that doesn't have over 100 and you pick up those missions, you have to abandon them because you're going to be too short on cargo, all because the mission changed last second. I just don't understand how that is a bug. You click yes. To something and you get something else. It's like, imagine if it comes up on those, like, when you go to like a website and it says like, do you accept the cookies or whatever? Do you accept the tracking cookies, or do your data to be shared when you read an article or something, and you have to go through and tick all the ones you don't want to go over to all these vendors so they get your information or all your cookies or whatever. Imagine clicking no and it goes, thanks for clicking yes. That's essentially what just happened. I do not consent to 102 SCU of cargo, thank you very much. Just a Zeus chilling. That was pretty cool. Right, let's get out of here. I am really excited for when the server pop goes up to like hundreds or whatever. I know it's really at hundreds, but sorry, thousands is what I should have said. And we get, like, you come out of a station and there's just ships everywhere. I think it's gonna be really cool. I want AI ships. We really need like AI doing stuff like running cargo. Like on, is it Elite does that? Elite Dangerous does that already? Where you can like pirate AI ships. You'd never just find like an AI ship running cargo. Unless it's like part of a mission that's been spawned in. But there should just be this constant like flow. And like shipping lanes that you can go, and you can go in your Mantis into a known shipping lane and pull out AI cargo ships. I know like the players are supposed to make up the gameplay. I completely get that, and I don't disagree, that's a great idea. But the issue is there's not enough people in a server to make it viable. Like the amount of times I've sat with a Mantis at a popular shipping location where I know people are running cargo with my quantum interdiction, and I've sat there for, I mean, I did a whole video on it. We sat there for an hour and didn't pull a single person out of a 500 pop server or something. And it was like, well, out of this whole server, and currently one of the really popular cargo runs, and no one's running it right now in this server. So I've wasted an hour of my life sitting in space, and it's kind of like, ugh, just give me some PvE ones to do at least. But obviously I prefer PvP ones, but there's just not enough players in the server to make it viable. Really frustrating. So yeah, I do hope we get some PvE, or, you know, some AI pilots flying around actually doing stuff. Taxis as well. It'd be great if you could get a taxi from one space station to another and it's just an AI taxi. Again, would be much better if it was a player taxi that you could like negotiate costs with them. The problem is right now there's no way to say I will do this for you, and then you will pay me without it being the potential of being scammed. And there's no like review system, so you can't say like, oh, I'll give you a lift to Pyro Gateway. Just give me 100,000 UEC. They pay you and you go, right, see you later, and log off or anything. Like there's no system to stop that happening. So that's why player taxis currently don't really work, because it all comes down to trust, and you know, it doesn't really work. So there needs to be a system implemented for that. But I don't know what that would be. It'd have to probably be a review system. You know, check this, like Uber, check this person's reviews. If they've got a low score, then they're probably not trustworthy, don't want to take their taxi. But then, do you get review bombing? Do people, like, don't get, like, people, like, freaking, you know, that org that troll people, whatever they're called, like they're probably going to be doing review bombs if that's a possibility, because they just find someone they don't like and then ruin their review, their rating. So then it's like, oh god, how do we get around that? Hey, Divergent, how are we, buddy? Long time no see. I'm literally about to end, I think. But it's lovely to see you. How are you doing? How's your gaming room? Divergent has a really cool, like, gaming arena in his house of, like, all old, like, consoles and stuff like that. It's sick. How are you doing, buddy? I did Microtech runs in a Taurus, so you should be fine in a Raft. Okay. Thank you, Renita. I'll give it a go. When I hopefully might hit member rank now. There is a chance, because I got loads of XP for a similar mission I just did, so we'll see. I think it was slightly less cargo by like 8 SCU, but everything else is pretty much the same. So I actually do need to stack these somewhat well, because there's not much overhead. I'm pretty good. Yeah, I'm good, mate. I am all good. I've started to use DaVinci Resolve to edit now. I'm moving away from basically everything Adobe other than Photoshop, because of the price of Adobe is out. It's just extortion. So I'm moving away from it, because you can buy Resolve as a one-off thing and then you just get the full studio and you get everything. You get Fusion, which is basically like After Effects. You get everything. It's just Blackmagic don't seem to have a photo editor software that's like Photoshop, which is the only place they're sort of letting the side down. So you kind of have to use that. GIMP is not very good in comparison to Photoshop. So yeah, I'm using DaVinci Resolve. I haven't bought it yet. I'm planning to. It's free unless you want the studio version, which has like the full feature list. But it's great, man. Learning a new editing software is really interesting, because everything's different, right? All the key binds are different. The way you do everything's different. But yeah, it's really good. I think the serve. Okay, thank God. I thought the serve was dying on me because I couldn't get a cargo grid to pop up. Should do easily, especially with mine. Should do easily. Oh, with your missions as well. Yeah. Sorry, I thought we were talking about DaVinci. The driver should be able to review the passenger as well. Absolutely. Yeah, it should be a two-way review. You should just have a review tied to your name, I guess, for certain aspects of the game, like taxi gameplay. Like, you know, you've got like rep with Covalex. You've got cargo rep, blah, blah, blah. You should just have rep with everyone. And then you should... Do you know what it would be? It would have to have a review system where you have to type in a review. Obviously, there'd have to be protections over swear words and racist, stupid shit that players would absolutely put on there. But like, you'd have to do like... So you'd have to have it like limited to what people can actually type. But like a review system where you have to write a sentence and it ties to the mission, like a beacon that you've set, like an ID, let's say. So that if someone tries to review bomb you, they have to have an active beacon to leave a review. And then you can dispute it if it goes wrong, I guess is the best way, and get it written off. Because it's not going to happen all the time. You're not going to get people leaving bad reviews just to troll you constantly. It's going to be every now and then you just meet some dickhead that wants to be a dickhead for the sake of being a dickhead. And then at that point you can just dispute it and you have all the evidence you need, especially if you record or whatever. But that would be dope. And then people can't really cheese the system. And then the reviews go both ways. So if you have a passenger that sits on the back of your ship and leaves litter everywhere, you can leave them a review. That would be really cool. That's how the taxi system should kind of work. And hopefully PvE as well, where you can take AI and get paid. And also there should be a luxury, like Uber Lux. Like if you want to, you should be able to only accept missions depending on the ship you have. So it has to be a transport ship, or like, do you know what I mean? Because it'd be really cool, and I don't know how they would make it work. I'm not a game dev, right? But it'd be really cool if you could earn more money if you were taking people in an 890 jump, or a Constellation Phoenix, or a Spirit E1 Genesis Starliner. Like, it'd be really cool if the luxury ships, I mean, the last two I said weren't luxury, but the 890 jump or the Constellation Phoenix, that would be cool if you could then take the luxury. You got more money, like an Uber Lux. That would be really interesting. And this is before anyone goes, oh, well, that's because you have those ships. I don't have any of those ships. I just mentioned I don't own a Phoenix. I wish I owned a Phoenix, one of my favorite ships in the game. I don't have an 890, nothing like that. I just think it'd be, I think luxury ships need some sort of gameplay loop, because realistically, what is the point of the 890? At the time it came out, it had a use case because it was massive, had a big hangar, had a med bay. But now, like, there's so many other ships that do all that stuff and better. The 890 is so pointless, other than to be the rich person's owner club, which is nice. But there's no loop. So yeah, I would like to see that. Luxury taxis would be good. Reviews only matter you have user services from that player. Yeah. So there has to be a system that links the services from the player, right? That you can directly track. We basically turned all that in and we're the same at the same time. Nice. Come on, let's have a look. We've hit over the 4 million mark, which is a great way to wrap up here. Did we make it to the next? Hey, we're members. Oh, I don't know why I bothered doing that. Oh. It's what I meant to do, but I almost played that. Sick. Okay, we are officially members. We love it. We love to see it. Fantastic. All right. Well, that was quite successful. Thank you very much, Ash, for turning yours in as well and for sharing them, because we are now the same. What word am I trying to think of? Sorry, I was trying to test how loud that was. Cool. Right. That's enough. I think that's enough. We are now members. Let's have a look at the missions. Oh man, you just made, yeah, just edged into the next level. Check out Reddit next time. Oh, what, for the loops? Yeah, that's not a bad shout. I'm sure there's good loops on Reddit. Yeah, that's not a bad shout, to be fair. I like to try and find my own way a little bit. Member rank, here we go. Look at that. Magnus to Everest, 885, 100k. We're getting into the big bucks now, aren't we? We're getting the triple figures for the runs. And then what is it? 700k for the experienced ones in the whole sea. Beautiful stuff. Okay. That was a very successful stream. So what I'll do is I'll probably look to try and maybe in the next stream, if we're not prospect mining or if they haven't fixed the whole sea, we'll try and get to experience, because I'll try and get some done off stream, because I know it's not the most enjoyable gameplay loop to watch. So I would like to do something different on stream next time, unless we have the whole sea missions. I think for the sake of the stream, maybe I won't force you to sit through. And I know people like chilling out here and putting me on the TV and stuff. Maybe I won't make you have to sit through another box moving stream for members, because what we want is this. We want experience. We want the whole sea missions. I know the whole sea's broken, but when it's working. So maybe next stream we'll do prospector mining, and maybe just off stream I will get this rank all the way up to get to experience, and then we'll come back once we're experienced and do a whole sea stream, because hopefully by the time I've done that, they would have patched the whole sea as well, and it's like this perfect, you know. 717 for experience is nice as well. Oh, thank you for that link, Renid. Microtech missions you're looking for, 99k each. Thank you very much. I will absolutely take a look at that. Shooting rocks, fun. Dude, I would argue 1,000 times over that mining is a lot more enjoyable to do and watch than cargo running. I like cargo running, don't get me wrong, but clicking box, drag, and drop is nowhere near as enjoyable as like outfitting your ship to go and get all the different modules on a rock mining, then having to control the little dial, then go and refinery, choose your refinery, and then you might get pirated. I feel like you've got more chance of being pirated on the ground when you're doing those as well, than in space, sort of running between like safe zones essentially, because the only times you're really out of a safe zone in what we're doing is when you're in quantum anyway. So unless there's a mantis waiting, you're not going to get pirated, and it's all contracted cargo, so it's a bit useless. Whereas when you're mining, everything that you can get stolen off you is usable and sellable by the players that steal it. So piracy is definitely more rife in mining than cargo running, in my opinion. No one's really running commodities right now because it doesn't really work. Like, the commodity trading market's a bit crap at the moment because there's not enough stock in most places. So, yeah, anyway, I digress. You better get your cryopod out. The whole sea has been broken for a long time. Is it still... I thought it was working in the last patch. I've only just got mine. Just full disclosure. I've only just got my whole sea. I don't know why we're sitting on this screen. Hang on. I've only just got my whole sea. So I thought from what I understood, I thought it was working last patch. Is it been broken this whole time? Salvaging's where it's at. Not for me. Salvaging in the Reclaimer, 100% agree with you. Because it's a lot of fun. I really like salvaging in the Reclaimer with a bunch of pals, running the boxes, blah, blah, blah. Salvaging in the Vulture is the most boring thing I've ever done in this game. For me, again, this is personal, right? I don't like it. I don't like having to get out of the sea. I don't like the gameplay of like Power Wash Simulator of just like dragging the thing up and down. I know they've made it a bit better in this patch, and I definitely need to check it out in this patch because I'm speaking from previous experience, not current. But yeah, salvaging as it was, not for me. As it has become, maybe for me. I don't know. I have to try it. But yeah, I'm not interested in that. The Vulture's cheaper than the Raft. The Vulture's 2.9 million. So I'll pick one up in game once we've used the whole sea missions to make some bank. We'll buy a Vulture and we'll give the new salvaging gameplay a try at least. And then we'll see. But yeah, salvaging for me, not so much the thing. Commodity trading is useless because there's no consumption, no usage. Agreed. Yeah, commodity trading could be really good. It's just not there yet. But it's even less there financially, like as a money earner. Go back like to 3.17, 3.19. Cargo running was great in commodity stuff. You could actually make good money doing it. Like I made a whole video. You could easily make like millions in like not a lot of time. One of my friends, CJ, my co-host of the Quantum Dispatch, check out the podcast, link below, by the way. My co-host at the podcast, CJ, he used to run cargo missions, illegal cargo missions in big ships and make millions. Can't do it anymore. Well, not like that. I mean, there are routes out there that people are finding, but yeah, it's a bit sucky. Laserheads, modules, gadgets, refinery. Yeah, there's so much more to think about in the mining. I pulled out I pulled in a nice load of attritions and ardors earlier. Oh, nice. How do you mean? As in from piracy? Maybe they broke it more, but it had loading, unloading problems for a long time. Yes. Yeah, I know it had issues, but I think some of it got fixed in the last patch rented. And then maybe it's got worse or something. Don't scrape. Player guns, components, a little bit of munching and final gameplay is not scraping. But not scraping. I would, yeah, I guess. But where are you finding the ships? Because to then counter that, Rhino, I would say piracy. I would call that piracy to an extent. If you're not scraping, I know you're doing maybe a bit of hole munching and you're fracturing the ships and stuff with RMC. But if you're not like scraping the ships, I wouldn't call that. I mean, definition on paper, it's salvage, right? But I think what you're talking about is more piracy. Personally, unless it's abandoned ships that you just find out in the verse, then yeah, that's salvage. But you could do both. If you want to do what you're doing, just taking components and weapons and stuff like that and not doing any of the scraping, you could just go and kill players or PvE and then take their components and stuff and then just merge the two gameplay loops, which actually would appeal to me. But is there I don't think there's good money in guns and components. Well, definitely not guns, because selling guns used to make you nothing because of the whole duping issue. People would take their guns, dupe them and claim the ship. But is that better now? Is selling guns profitable? Because it definitely... I used to get like a size 5 turret weapon, like a couple of size 5s, and they would sell for like 100 AUEC, and it was like, why have I wasted even a second on that? Yeah, I saw a note they fixed it where you didn't have to be perfectly in the box anymore. Yeah. That was recent, but they then broke everything else. PvE ships have bad components. RMC isn't worth it any time. The time anymore. Oh, really? Yeah, so I'm out of salvaging. But mining, I'm in for mining. Really excited to get into some proper mining gameplay. Anyway, chat, you beautiful people. I I think, is going to be it for me today. So, Ash, thank you very much for sharing those missions. I am Audi. We have made it to member with the help of Ash. She has done just as much towards me getting there as I have, I feel like, at this point. We're going to raid out, so do hang around for just a few minutes. We'll see if we can find someone to raid. But that is me. Thank you ever so much for watching. I do really appreciate each and every person that has chilled out with me and spent their Saturday with me here today. So thank you again. A reminder, if you're watching on YouTube, please hit the like and subscribe button, because it really supports the channel. And obviously, I would love you to hang around and see more things. Let me put on some music quickly. Also, giveaway. Don't go anywhere. We'll talk about the giveaway quickly. I'm going to put on whatever this is. Why have I clicked the only sad song in this list? All right, I went to an acoustic playlist because I thought it was chill, but it is terrible. Let's go rock. This has not made things better. Right, there we go. Perfect. Right. Let's talk about the giveaway. So I will be giving away, courtesy of CIG themselves, who support the channel, this beautiful game package. Alpha 4.3.2 giveaway, Gray's Market Shiv. You're going to get a Shiv, you're going to get lifetime insurance, you're going to get the blade, the weapons from CitizenCon Direct, you're going to get a drill head, a poster, basically the full CitizenCon 2955 Direct goodie bag, party pack, whatever you want to call it, with the Shiv and LTI. So make sure you are subscribed on YouTube, and you will find out more in my next video that is going to be coming out either Monday or Tuesday. And it's purely on if I have enough time to finish the edit tomorrow, or if I have to roll on my editing time onto Monday afternoon, evening after work. So it's either out Monday or it's out Tuesday, but there's a Paladin video coming. It's going to be good fun. So make sure you watch that. I'll tell you all about how you can get into this giveaway in that video. And then we will be doing a whole C video, which I've been kind of trying to do in these streams, but it hasn't been working. So as soon as that's working, there'll be a whole C video out. And then maybe a mining video, because mining's fun. I don't know. We'll see. But we will be live again either Monday, depending on if I finish this edit, because I'm either going to stream or finish the edit, or next Thursday. And next Thursday, we were talking about... Apologies, I'm still ill. We were talking about doing a org evening in the stream today. So I'm going to put the feelers out. We might do Thursday evening stream. We might do mining in a mole prospector and do like a big group of us just going out and doing some mining stuff. So if you're interested, go down to the description, find the Discord link to the Fifth Sun. You don't have to join the org to be part of the Discord and play with us, but you just join the Discord and play with us, right? It's just a bit of fun. We're really not a serious org right now. We are chill out, vibes, play with mates, have a good time. We don't care if you want to do piracy or mining, whatever your gameplay loop is, you do it. But that might change when org systems come in properly, so we'll see. Anyway, that is the end of the stream. I'm going to see if anyone else is live from my friends, and then we'll raid over to them. So yeah, please don't go anywhere. Just show some support to whoever we end up raiding. If I can find someone that's live. Oh God, I'm so sorry about this cough, guys. Hopefully by the time I stream next, I'm not sick. Hey, Spooner's live. Okay, we're going to raid out to Spooner. Go and show Spooner some love. He's a friend of the show. Where is my raid button? He's a great guy. He's a great guy. That's my Donald Trump. You're welcome. Yeah, he's a great guy. Really nice. We got a lot of time for Spooner. As I say, friend of the show. So let me send you over to him. And until next time, I have been GFA. You have been amazing. Thank you ever so much for watching. I'm going to send YouTube first. And then I will say, oh, is he doing a live stream? Is he doing a podcast? Oh, screw it. I'll go anyway. Have fun at Spooner's stream, everyone. I'll see you very soon. Love you. Thank you for being here. YouTube is gone. Twitch, you are going right now as well. if I can find the raid button.